Hey folks, welcome back to Feywild Now. I'm Jade, and welcome back to Mass Effect Mirage. It is our not finale, like our season finale, and we got lots of stuff. But let's start off with some intros. We'll start with Serenity for intros.
Hi, I'm Serenity, she, Fae, any pronouns. I will be playing the navigator of this game, so I'll be playing everyone that these people aren't. That's me.
I will go next. Hi, I am Sparrow, also a co-founder here, Feywild and Out, and I'm playing Worq. My pronouns are he, him. Worq's pronouns are he, him. He's a lovely, grumpy little Krogan man that is very excited to be here. Speaking of people that are excitable and excited to be here, I hope Mas.
Hi, I am. I'm so excited. I'm scared, but I'm excited. But I'm also excited because I might get to use Adrana's sniper rifle, which will be amazing. Hi, y'all. I'm Moz. My pronouns are she, they, which is also Adrana's pronouns, who is our Turian. Oh my god. I'm the same class as Darius. Oh my god. Thank you. Infiltrator. It was right there and I was gone. I was like, investigator? No. Over to you, Darius.
Hi, I'm Daryl. I use he and pronouns, as well as my character Darius, who is an infiltrator's pistolero specifically. Over to you, Jade.
Hi y'all, I'm Jade. I use she, they pronouns, and I'm playing Nixeris, who uses she, they, any pronouns. And Nixeris is an Asari Vanguard shock trooper. Yeah. But, so Sparrow is the awesomest co-founder person. So Sparrow is going to be the one talking about the giveaway because they know me.
Oh.
They know everything.
I was like, this isn't on the run sheet.
Surprise!
What's happening right now?
Surprise! We're bringing. I coordinated, and now there was going to be a cake at your doorstep any given moment.
I sincerely doubt it. It's very wet outside right now here where I'm at. But yeah, tonight, I'm assuming that if you're listening to my voice right now, that you have already signed up for the giveaway, which is in chat right now. You can see Nightbot has placed the link in there. I'm gonna say probably right after we are right before we raid out, we'll probably announce who the winner is. I'm not gonna say the winner has to also be in chat. That'd be wild. We would love it, but you know,
you get brownie points with Jade if you do, though.
Exactly. But we will attempt to contact the winner, but we'll announce who it is at the end of the game because we want to make sure you stick around and all that great stuff. But if you haven't already entered into the giveaway, now's your anywhere between now and about 2-ish hours from now, I guess, is your last chance. So make sure you do that. And while I have the focus and I'm chatting, Mass Effect Mirage is set in a science fiction setting based on an MA-rated video game. Please enjoy it responsibly. Content warnings for this episode may include violence, weapons, war, organized crime/gang activity, sexual content, genocide in context of the Reapers with organic/toxic genophage, drinking/drug use, political espionage, corruption, racism, rodents, and religious extremism. We encourage you to step away at any point if this content becomes not enjoyable for you. We are keeping each other safe at the table, and we want you to enjoy safely too. Please use !CW in chat to review our content warnings at any time.
Yeah. And also...
That's it.
And also, if you want to learn more about our cast and all the awesome stuff they do, then use command cast, !cast, to figure out what everybody's mod commands are. For each one, we have folks in like their bios and their links so you can follow them places. And also, we do have a handy dandy tip command as well. So if you're really vibing with this stuff and you want to help fund things for season 2 and just Feywild out in general and to tip our lovely cast, please do so with !tip. And I will throw it to Serenity to get us started into the game.
Right. Typically, I review what we've done. However, we're in endgame. So we're gonna just jump right in. This is you've gotten some time to rest. Some of you took that resting in other ways than others did, but you sure got it. So you have a little bit of time before the ship arrives at the far rim. And when you get to the far rim, thanks to Darius's coding and Darius and Shiva working together, as well with Will's assistance, you will have an easier time going around the far rim, but you do know there's still going to be imminent danger. So you have to be prepared. Before we go ahead and get there, you got a little bit of time. Does anyone have anything they would like to do before you head there?
He's been avoiding. Darius has been actively avoiding Nixeris this entire trip. Okay, I guess it has to end since we're in the end game now. It can't be forced. It can't be forced like thing because we're in a random firefight. Okay, so now I have to actually like speak to other people besides. So he will look for wherever Nixeris is.
And clarifying time-wise, this is in the morning, correct?
Yes, this will be after everything that's happened and you've gotten some rest.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I think that where you find Nixeris is, she ever occasionally will use the private meeting room, just to chat with folks. So you would probably find her walking out of the private meeting room, like into like where the comms bay is, like the main bridge, where all the shit that went down like an episode or two ago. That area
where we got hacked. Yeah, the hacking area, the Hacktopolis. Yeah. I don't like that I get flustered around you. That's a weird thing. That's a weird feeling for me. I don't know why it keeps happening. So, you've probably noticed I've been kind of avoiding you this entire time, right?
Yep. I mean, I don't know why you're asking me if you are, you have, but...
No, I was asking if you noticed that I was.
Oh, yes, very much so. You're very obvious.
Okay. I have a very in-tune danger sense, and everything about you says dangerous to me. Me specifically. Not exactly like you're going to kill me, but... you know, like
I'm...
gesturing, you're aware of the effect that you have. Yeah, that could be a very big distraction, especially in the field. So I figured it was best that I would just kind of be over there while you were over here. But since it's end game, you know, we might be, well, I'd never go into any mission assuming that we're going to fail. In fact, it's impossible for me to think that I will fail, except for that time I challenged Worq to a spar contest. I didn't think I was going to win that one.
That was not a bright moment, I would say.
I had my reasons.
I'm sure.
Yeah. But anyway.
Is there a point you're trying to make here, or are you just going to let me know?
We'll spar, okay? We'll spar, okay?
I'm fucking deceased. Perfect. You know, this is better for the entire group. I think that, well, definitely for you and I, because if you can't look me directly for more than, you know, like half a millisecond, then it's not going to really work out as a 10.
I can do that if we're in like active danger. Obviously, I got the slow sip from
let's say,
Serenity.
let's say hypothetically, you know, because you and Adrana are wonderful ranged fighters. Unfortunately, I'm still trying to work on it. I'm a little bit less durable than a full Krogan, so if you can't look at my assets from behind to cover me, that becomes a liability. So I think it's best that we can build up your tolerance, if you will. But
You've known, like, you would easily, like, he's become less and less, like, the shakiness is, he's calming down and becoming more of who he normally is. The confidence is coming back in because he feels like he's being made fun of now.
absolutely are. Nick Saris is not trying to hide
Yeah.
that.
Uh,
Nemo was being sneaky. He had to go.
all right. I'll watch your back, you watch mine, and then later we'll try to put each other on our backs to try to figure out our battle tactics. Are we still speaking in code here?
Oh, are you trying to hit on me now? Is that what this is? I'm very. Usually, I would just assume so, but I want to be very clear. If that's what's happening? Is that what's happening here?
This is what I meant by dangerous.
All right, fair enough. We'll say that. I did say that at least first couple of days, but already broken that rule, so teammates are fair game too. Just don't try to catch feelings. I don't do those.
I was gonna say the same thing. Wait, I've been working all night and people been out here fucking.
And I'm purple. Like these are just facts of life, I suppose.
I'm trying to save everybody's life, but then y'all just out here. Okay. Well,
I'm sure that there's no shortage of people on the ship that would happily take you up on your offer if I'm not around. So, good luck with that.
yeah, this is I'm an after mission type of person, all right?
Well, let's say you die on the mission, and then you're like, oh man, if only I had an opportunity to sleep with Nixeris. Do you really want that to be like your last thoughts before you go get killed by Batarian supremacist people?
That wouldn't be my last.
I'm saying hypothetically. I know I'm very
take your
confident,
point.
but I'm not that self-centered. I'm sure there'll be other things, like your family.
Yeah, that would be the first thing. I don't like thinking about that. I don't think in terms of I'm ever going to die. Because once you start thinking that way, you're probably going to fall in that realm of it's going to happen. Confidence is how I've gotten through every mission I've gotten through.
I mean,
worse for wear or not.
I guess that's because humans have a way shorter lifespan on average, but to be afraid of to just not acknowledge the fact that you could die at any point makes for a very, I don't know. My motivation is to make sure that before I meet my end, hopefully somewhere really comfortable, watching over folks. But if that doesn't happen, because I'm here, then I'm trying to make sure that the life I'm living right now is okay enough. Can't avoid it.
Okay enough.
It'll never be
okay
perfect.
enough.
It'll never be perfect. So aim for the best that you can.
I feel like that's more leading towards the difference of perspectives because of the different lifespans.
I mean, if someone stabs me, I'm gonna die as quickly as you. I mean, maybe not as quickly as you. Bad example. I theoretically could also
the
be
things
killed.
I have survived. The things I have survived already is much worse than being stabbed. You ever been blown up?
You mean like literally like in an explosion?
Well, I was inside of a shuttle that was blown up.
Oh. That doesn't happen all the time. I can't say that I have.
Yeah. And that's how I can do this. And that thing of Shepard's cybernetics glowing red, he kind of makes his cybernetic eye glow red for a bit, and then it goes back. He gives you the full Terminator moment. Yeah, it used to be real, but I survived.
I mean, hey, that's the most important thing. I mean, well, I guess survival, and then if you have enough money for advanced cyberkinetics. Have you seen just the ones with the just? It's just nothing. They put like metal.
My parents did this. My parents did this one.
Oh, well, they did a very good job. I'm assuming. I'm not really good at technology, but
Yeah. We'll talk after, because there's gonna be an after.
of course. And who knows? If you don't like me, then we find ourselves in the Citadel. I have so many recommendations for you.
You're fun.
I try to be.
All right. Don't die.
It'll be.
I'll never hear the end. I'll never hear the end of it from certain people.
Yeah, I did have to send out a newsletter from the fan club. It was a bit tedious.
You have a
wasn't it?
fan club?
Why do you sound so surprised? You do know
All
what
right,
I
I gotta
do
go.
when I'm not working here, right?
I have not asked a single personal question of anybody here. I have no idea.
Oh, I just thought everyone knew. I'm an escort on the Citadel, of course. I'm not just
Oh.
one of your run-of-the-mill ones. I work at Aurora.
I thought
Pretty-
you were just a mercenary.
pretty good.
Right. Thought you were
Establishment.
just a hot mercenary.
I have what is it?
I mean, like just like all of us,
multitudes.
we're all like ridiculously attractive mercenaries. You don't see it often.
I've
It's
been
almost like
outbid.
someone drew us. Shout out to the artist.
It's almost like we're in some type of Mass Effect.
Anyway,
Seeing through the mirage.
They said it.
oh no, we don't have to play the game. No.
But see ya. And Nyxeris is gonna go do her pre-battle stuff in her room.
Yeah, Darius is gonna go work out now.
Sounds good. Sparrow, who would like to go next if you have anything?
Adrana. Adrana definitely in their morning. They would probably spend more time, a little extra time with Junie just because they're not a morning person, but they haven't checked in with Worq since the last time they talked, which is during the hacking. Is that the right word?
I don't remember. There was a little bit of a bet going on for a moment there, but
Yeah, I can't remember if we did bet in the meeting, but they will kind of check in on Worq, like possibly in their personal rooms, just be like, would they be up in the morning actually?
yeah, they would. He absolutely would.
She'll give a ping first, direct, just be like, you up.
You get a Krogan thumbs up emoji in response. You know how
Adrana just looks at it like, oh.
It's like defaulted to human, so he had to do the effort to like actually go into like to make it the Krogan one.
Understood. Adrana, if they can download the pack for like a cute Krogan emotes, will respond back like a cute one like that, like which I think is fully for just flavor. But they outside the door they'll knock and Worq, are you up?
Yup. Come on in.
Okay, good saying. I just want to check on you.
Check on me. Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
Worq is sitting on this bench that is like opposite of like what you could, I guess, call his bed. And it's very neat. Like it's you would figure somebody maybe wouldn't make their bed right away on this ship. It's already made. Like the pillow is like, it looks immaculate. Like he took the time out to just like fashion it to look very nice, despite the fact that he, probably no one is gonna come into his room. And he's sitting there, and he's got this. He's got his N7 Piranha shotgun, and the barrel is facing away from you. And he has like a little rag in like his hand, and he's kind of just like polishing around like the stock. And he looks over as you come in.
Adrana steps in with cautious steps, takes a good look around.
There might actually, now that I think of it, there might actually be a little bit of blood on the floor near the entrance. You're not sure whose blood that could be. It's red. But other than that, it's pretty clean in here.
Yeah, the cleanliness first is what they were like expecting, not expecting. So they hover their hand over things, see how things are like immaculate. Wow. You know, I have a couple. My parents would have looked at this room and thought, this is just wow. You know, honestly. Oh, what is? Okay, except for the blood.
Yeah, haven't had a chance to do anything with that. I figure at this point you know whose that is.
Yeah, I think I can guess.
Besides,
Yeah.
I have to keep up appearances a little bit, right?
Oh, yeah, I guess so. I think the fact that you keep this, I don't know, you would have made my Korean parents proud. This is, wow.
Were you expecting Old World Tuchanka or something?
No, nothing like that. I just, disciplined, immaculate, just, it always reminds me of military times, and I rarely see that outside of, it's just rare. So this is new. I was curious. You probably are okay, but just wanted to make sure. You seemed upset, maybe, that what you brought on is what like started the hacking. I don't know. I just wanted to see if you were doing okay or not.
To be honest, I hadn't given it much thought until you brought it back up. But yeah, I wasn't terribly pleased with myself about being responsible for that, but you make the mistake, you try to do better, and you move forward.
Agreed. That is the right way. But I just wanted to check, just in case.
You get something of a like a wry smile from Worq as you bring that up. And he nods, then kind of just stands up and like puts the shotgun in place of where he was sitting. And he's kind of just casually strides over until he's, you know, a respectable, healthy, but still kind of a I'll just say respectable distance, and I'll keep it at that. And he goes,
So, are you okay? I would imagine you're probably itching for a little bit of action. Haven't seen the old girl get some use, if you catch what I mean.
as he kind of like, I don't think you have your rifle on you necessarily, but he kind of like touches, he kind of like brings his arm up to like signify like the old, you know.
Adrana does a little bit of a laugh for a second. They're very, the way they stand and hold themselves is the best posture that you could see on a Turian, and they're looking up from at you, and still they stand very tall. But as soon as you say that, they're wondering. No, they don't know what I did last night. Okay, great. But yeah, that's true. That's true.
One
We haven't
moment,
really
please.
got into something.
You just brought that up. Sorry. So I was operating off of the slight memory that Krogan have pretty decent olfactory systems, and rolled a perception check. That's a nice clean 21, baby. Serenity's face.
I'm dead. Could I roll a deception? Could I have just been like
He didn't say anything.
for sure?
He didn't like do like a big sniffer or anything. He just wanted to. I was like, "Ayo, you brought it up, so."
A deceptive, wonderful shower in the morning. I don't know.
I mean, I listen. This is a collaborative storytelling.
I'm dead. I love this. I did not see that. No, yeah, I totally know I can't. I'm just trying.
If you'd like to, I'd say if you'd like to roll to counter to see if you can tell if he can tell. And then you can
Okay.
role play it off of there, you could do that. That might be the best way to go about it.
There's no way. No, I'm not beating that. I got a 7 plus 6. Not happening.
Oh no.
No one knows what you
like
did.
you see like one nostril flare for like a second, and that's all you get.
She continues talking about like getting a new mod for her like sniper, and just fully like talking past the nose flare. Yeah, that's kind of nice to not have a lot of action in a ship like this, but after some time, it's kind of asking for trouble a little bit, because I need to get out there. So yeah, I'm a little ready for whatever's coming next.
Well, if we play our cards right, I think you'll get your fill.
Speaking of, do you usually fight out in the center, or do you need someone on your 6?
You know, I haven't been asked that question in a long time. If you're willing to watch my 6, I won't blame. But cards on the table, I tend to just kind of hit anything that moves, figure out what happens later. So
You know what? I can do that. I can adapt. I like that.
just
Figure it out later.
ask that you do your best not to put one of those slugs into my bag. That's all.
Yeah, that's. Yeah, it wouldn't come from my gun. They do a little bit of a like kind of for sure they're just like, nah, that's not me. There's no way. Um and they nod their head towards the path behind them if it's for like food or like if it's toward the area where they can get food. And they'll start heading there if you either agree or not.
Yeah, why not?
And he did not put down the rag when he approached you, so he kind of just like does like a quick like look back toss, and he doesn't really linger long enough to see where the rag lands. And we can just leave that ambiguous. It doesn't really matter if it lands on the gun or where. He'll pick it up later. And he's right behind you.
Okay. Cool. They would go get some breakfast for sure. Like Adrana would definitely get something to eat for you, Serenity. But yeah.
Okay. You all get your breakfast, you work out, you get out the nerves that you have. Until you hear a very familiar voice over the comm. Good morning, Ciphers. I just wanted to check in before we hit this Mass Effect relay. Are we good to go?
All good here.
I'm always
Yup.
good, Shiva.
Adrana would respond as well. Agreed.
Okay. Hold on tight. I don't know how bad it's going to be when we get there. 3, 2, and you feel the very familiar jolt of the Mass Effect relay coursing its energy around the ship as it slingshots you off to the next area. The ship is covered in windows, so it is easy to, in most areas, just look out and see. And immediately what you see is space is dark. Space has always been dark. But there are typically stars. There are typically things that shine. Even if they're millions of years away, they are still seen now. There are satellites or small little signals that are put up so people know. Even here in the far room where things aren't really touched, there is typically something. But here there's nothing. It is this aubergine onyx black as you stare out. and you can't see much of anything. You do, however, hear a call come in. And you hear Shiva once more. Adrana, I think there's someone here for you. There's a small ship that is coming up from the Mass Effect relay behind us.
Oh, let them in. They're friends of mine.
It's just the call. Do you want to take it?
Oh, yeah, call, perfect, sorry.
No, it's okay. We're all kind of... This is some little weird stuff. I don't know this. So I'll patch him through.
Thank you.
And you hear, well, this is fucky. And
You're telling me.
It's Risa. So this is what you pulled me into this time? I'm so sorry.
Yes. This is what I'm pulling you into. Come on, you were asking for a little bit of, well, something different.
This sure is different. That's a word for it.
Agreed.
Well, I'll follow you. I only know what you've told me, but I'd follow you anywhere, so let's go.
Thought so. Okay, I can send a quick summary to you. Nothing too off the... Well, I don't want them to... think I'm sharing sensitive information, but whatever this is just seems dangerous, and the more people that could help, the better. So, glad you can at least join us. So, I appreciate that.
Yeah. We gotta stick together. Even after you leave us, but hey, no hard feelings.
No hard feelings.
You can send her... You did tell her a good amount of information already, so I don't think there's too much more to send her. I think the only things would be about how the systems work and that there are black holes that, like, everywhere. So that she'd probably just have to be really cautious in following.
Secretly, they'll put into the stuff that this may not be tied into the... Excuse me, sir. May not be tied into what they're looking for to kind of get their crew out of trouble, regarding a specific person. But the less scary stuff out there, the less chance it could get into his hands or anyone who's interested. So that's kind of the incentive that Adrana puts in the secret text, to just say, like, hey, this is a diversion, but a quick one.
The only response is just an affirmative through your code. Not having too much issue with just moving forward with it. Okay. So, here's where some really fun stuff is gonna start. So, I like to do group challenges, where essentially you have a certain threshold of successes you need to beat. You know where you're heading to, which is right outside, it's near Ma'at. So you know where you're going. You got some time to get there, and you got some stuff to go through. Ultimately, the DCs are lower because of the coding and of the scanners. So it's going to be much easier than before to be able to get through this. But I would like for everyone to think of ways that they could plausibly help in these situations to try to get through, or to support, or ways to make things easier in this battlefield, almost like a minefield that you're having to go through. And you can go multiple times. You don't have to go once if you have nothing that can really help. You can go multiple times if you have things that help. But I'm looking for 5 successes. And if you can bullshit an answer that I like, I will work with it. So it doesn't have to be the clear answer either.
I think the most obvious one for Darius is that he is a ship pilot, so vehicle handling will probably be something that would really help here. I feel.
I agree. Why don't you go ahead and you roll me one of those, please, and then tell me what you get.
Just please don't be low. Nat 20 for a total of 30.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. It's something where you've flown in almost more difficult spaces than this. But as you begin to move, what you see is, also with the help of Shiva for small little movements. She has your back, essentially. What you end up seeing is as you get near where the dark matter is and where the black hole would start, you almost see this powdery blue shine off of it, like it's reflecting off the ship. And on the scanners through your code, you see it come up as similar to a cloud until you get to the heavier, denser middle, which looks more like a planet. So it's not as easy to differentiate on the scanner, but you can see it, but you can also physically see it. So you did really, really great. So we got one.
It now. It's all just math.
It's all connected. Anyone have anything else? Also, I am going to count that as 2 because that was a nat 20, so I think that's only fair.
Sheesh. I have one, but it is out of order, unfortunately, because I didn't think of this quick enough. But if you'll accept it, so a la the Mass Effect style, honestly, any sci-fi thing where there's a crew and a ship, there has to be the epic we're gonna kick ass on this mission monologue before one heads out to the mission to be like, yeah, they ain't got nothing on us because we have the best pilots, the best comms team. So that's basically what Nyx is gonna try and do, because technology is not her friend, but she can talk to people. So that is what she's gonna try and do, if you'll accept it. Hell yeah.
I love it. Let's go.
Okay, let me find an actual real person dice. Don't want to mess this shit up. Okay, hell yeah. This 14 plus 7, so that is a 21.
Perfect. That will be enough. Also, someone has given inspiration. So Jade got inspiration.
Yeah. Even Cheez-It
so
just yelled in my the corner of the camera, but Cheez-It was happy for the inspiration. Thank you.
Supportive Cheez-It. So you can use that later because you won't need to use it now.
Yeah.
But yes, you are good at speeches. You are good at talking with people. And the crew seriously needed it. So they're all performing better. They're all thinking of themselves more highly. Their sorry affirmations have given them exactly what they needed. So, perfect. All right. That's 3. So we got 2 more successes that we need. If either of you or anyone, because we can double up, I'd like to go with someone who hasn't gotten one first to give it a shot. But if you don't have anything, we can cycle through
So
again.
just to make sure I'm on the
Yeah,
same page,
so-
we're going through a minefield, effectively, yeah.
Essentially.
Okay. Worq is actually going to trying to think about how this would work. Maybe talk with some people in the battery about possibly getting like doing some strategic shots to kind of eliminate some of this debris that they're flying through. I'm sorry, Adrana. I'm sorry, Maz. I was like, what else? What else? Worq hits people and shoots people. Like, I couldn't think of anything else.
And
I think,
Adrana's like
honestly,
infiltrator, so they're trying to find alternate routes. I think we could
I think
coordinate
we
on
should.
this. Can
Yep.
yeah,
Yep. That's what I was
yeah,
about to say.
yeah. I think that would be incredible. If Adrana can work in the front to kind of find the best path in between and help Darius out in the piloting, giving Worq the best angles to shoot some shit up. That is exactly what Adrana will do. And I tell me what to roll, and I will definitely roll that. But I like that working together in that crew.
Love that for both. Moss, why don't you find me something that you think would work? Because I think something like survival, like if you're thinking like finding a path, but if you have something maybe like more strategist side, that may
More
work.
strategy.
Yeah, that could
So
work
there.
too.
Yeah, I'm thinking investigation. If there are maps or previous maps that they can look through and just build out with Quill.
Sure.
Great.
And then Sparrow, I think yours works great too. So find what you would like to roll for that, and I'll accept it within reason.
I was thinking survival.
That's perfect. That was great.
That's a 22 from me. Total.
22?
22.
Perfect.
19 plus 3.
That is fantastic. So, the thing about a black hole minefield is really a lot of things are gone, but the things that are in the way are really in your way, because with the energy pushing against each other, there's only a certain amount of room that you have to move in. So with large things that have not been caught up in specific ways, shooting them and bursting them out of the way to make the travel easier helps set the clear course that Adrana finds? ? What did Adrana roll?
13 plus 8.
Yeah, that's gonna be enough. Perfect. Everyone got over 21. So perfect. The pathway that you can find based off of old maps, as well as looking through currently what they are seeing outside, what they're seeing in scanners, a mix thereof. You are able to find the best routes and give options. So Darius and Shiva know which would be the clearest way towards Ma'at, but also if there's anything else they should be aware of, because there are other space anomalies that may or may not have been cleared by black holes. Phenomenal. Flying colors, no failures. I want everyone to have an inspiration. That was really good. So everyone take one. That means Jade's gonna have 2. So
This is purely for cool, hot Asari shit.
one for cool hot sorry shit, and then
one on
for
the other pile. This is my oath to the chat. Thank you.
Perfect. So yeah, make sure you write down that inspiration. You can use it whenever. I'd prefer if you use it this episode, but I will not take it away from you for next season if you really
if you
want
remember for next season, I feel like you deserve it at that point.
You burned it.
Because damn.
Because I'm gonna be like, what? Where'd you get that? Yeah, remember
Look,
5 months ago?
I marked it on N7 World. There is an inspiration slot, so yeah,
There is.
it's there.
Oh, perfect. Well, no excuses for any of this. Wonderful. So you are making it towards Ma'at. And with the clear high success, Risa has no issue following since there were no mistakes made. Even a small singular person space vehicle following very closely by can make it to safety since there were no mistakes to accidentally follow through. So everyone is making it fine. Now,
Could we say? Sorry, I would say. Could we say that computer-wise that we are tracking this, like the route that we took? We do have we kind of map that out in case we have to send it for reinforcements, so they could have a safer route through. As a just in case type
100%.
of deal. Okay.
I thoroughly believe that you, yeah, that's great. It's great that you said it too. And then also it's great for your backtracking. So as long as nothing too new occurs, because you do know that there is slight movement in black holes, like it can slightly ajar and move, but you'll have a general idea of exactly where you need to go and then kind of go forward from there. So yes.
Cool.
Well, hopefully something shouldn't move within this.
I'm assuming Quill is keeping track of that as well. So that's basically what
On it. All right. Before we jump into this big thing, I am going to, Darius. You
Yes.
see up in the front, that there are, now that you're closer to Ma'at, there's a lot more debris. It looks to be a mixture of organic and synthetic.
Like when you say mixture of organic and synthetic, does this look like the pieces of ships and the people inside of the ships?
It looks like people
Or like they blew
and
up a
shit.
planet?
It looks like all of them, all of the above.
Okay. First, it's the 2009 Star Trek movie. Okay.
What a pull.
Yeah, that was a deep cut. That was a deep cut.
You just wait. Hang on.
That's what my brain went to. It's just like, yeah, the Romulans time traveled, and then they came in with a mining vessel and destroyed. Okay. Oh shit! As I almost fall out of my chair. Oh, hey Shiva. I think we found the victims.
Yeah.
Of the, yeah. Also,
Or at least
some, and also the planets, because there's supposed to be stuff here. Not much, but there is supposed to be something here. It looks like they've basically just said anything that isn't that planet needs to go.
What do humans call it? Bulldozing?
We can go with that.
Not to
Bulldoze.
be,
Yeah, we'll go with bulldozing.
not to be insensitive, but it is not lost on me how extremely literal these people are.
Humans?
No, I mean, yes, but no, our little group, they have this entire tattoo
you
that's
mean like the
bunch
void?
of nothing, the void,
Yeah.
and then they bulldoze a void. If we walk into the base and there are no lights, I'm just walking straight back out there.
I mean, that's a fair thing. If you can't see, why would you go in? Have you gone up against Batarian extremists before
Like,
in any of your excursions?
you talking to me?
Yes.
Oh, well, yeah. Funnily enough, that's how I met Worq. But I was a very different person back then.
Gotcha. Oh, then I don't really have to go into how they tend to be very on the nose with what they want.
Very much so. It just
And
still,
very on the nose in their approach.
it just never
I heard
ceases to amaze me.
yeah. Well, there was one time, apparently, like thousands of years ago, they tried to use a gigantic meteorite to blow up Earth. You know, you get used to it after a time. Like, oh, the Batarians are trying to do something horrible. And by the Batarians, I mean just specific groups. Obviously, not everyone's a bad person, but it seems like whenever I get stuck in the shit, it's always a Batarian somewhere involved.
And then here I was thinking that if humans evolved a millennia every single time that someone tried to explode Earth, then maybe they would be here with the Asari and Turians.
Trust and believe you do not want us to advance that much.
No.
If you thought you think the Reapers are bad.
I've seen
Uh.
the horrors of any race, no matter how evolved they are or not. But let's get back to it. And Nyx is not comfy with this conversation.
So I would. There's a couple of people here. It seems. It seems that Nyxeris, and it seems that Darius are here. You two would be the first to see this. But as you are coming up, this area doesn't seem to have black holes nearby. It seems to be fairly clear. There seems to be small personnel spaceships. There seems to be larger spacecrafts. And they're not quite lined up, but grouped up in an area and connected to this space station that is oblong and oddly shaped and broken on one end. Almost like a part of it's been cut out, but it still has the limbs and phalanges of whatever was before. And it seems that it's connected to each of these spaceships by fairly large conductors, as well as them docking into the space station.
From a glance, does it look like any of the known species' type of technology, or is this something, just put for lack of a better term, alien for us?
I would love for you to both, if you're both interested, or if just you, I'd love for you to roll I'd say you could do history, technology, a technology kind of roll. Investigation. I think those would be the big three.
When you say technology, do you mean science, or there's three that are added here? So I got electronics, engineering, and science.
I'd go engineering or electronics. I would not, or science. I would not do electronics.
Gotcha.
I got a 7. Because all of
And
those
what
are
did
the
you roll?
same. I got a 6. Oh, sorry. Oh, did you mean like in total, or were you talking to Darius? My bad.
Oh no, I was talking to you about what you rolled for
Oh,
specifically, like what you would.
They're all the same. However, I think what makes the sense for Nyxeris to try and do is history.
Okay.
I did investigation. I got a 19 total.
19. For Nyxeris, this is too broken to really understand where this came from. But it also looks older than something you would have probably paid attention to or would have really focused on. Or just, it's very niche looking. For Darius, again, it is fairly broken. You are mostly sure that this is not something that has been built by like Turians or Solarians or human. You know for a fact, not humans.
Oh, yeah.
But it doesn't seem to match any of those. But it is insanely broken, and parts of it are still floating nearby. So it looks like it's still breaking. So it's in bad old condition, but it's not familiar.
Nyx, that is very old. But I can tell you from my own little baseline knowledge, none of the known well, I could at least say the council species or council races have ever built anything like that.
I don't recognize it at all. I mean, if we are assuming that they found the technology, then we can also assume that maybe they scrapped for this. Not really sure what would be out here to scrap for.
Are there windows on this space station?
Kind of. It's very large. So
okay, so it's not a guest. It's not a guest station then. Okay, that's if it has windows, it ain't guest station.
Yeah, if there are any, you're again fairly far from it. But it is open. It looks like there are probably areas to look out of, but they're not huge.
Yeah. Are we getting any type of like readings from said station, or does it just look like something that just happens to be in this wake of carnage in this area?
Do you want to try? Let me see. I mean, you could try to connect to it if you'd like to try to reach out to it. And see if there's anything from there.
Nah, we already got hacked from a goddamn. I'm not doing this again. I can't run around shirtless again while coding.
Oh no.
It's all that's most of what Darius has done has just been coding with a shirt off.
Oh no, don't do it. Crazy.
Has Shiva been watching the whole time and I didn't know? Oh, hey, I just brought you some lemonade. I don't know what lemonade is, but I brought some lemonade. Oh boy, look at them go.
Nyx will turn to Adrana and Worq, if they're not looking, and just honestly, even just thumbs over. Adrana, Worq, I think you should take a look at this too.
You're muted.
Yeah, you're muted, Sparrow, if you're talking. Many words.
All right. No. uh, Worq, a Krogan of many words, just kind of nods and then like looks over you down at what you're looking at.
Well, great. So, guess I'm leading the way.
I mean, if you want to go say hi,
Nah, let's.
I'll be your
let's
I'll be your
Worq
Huckleberry.
say hi.
You know me, a
Ridiculous.
beacon of politeness and joy.
You're an absolute psychopath. Never change.
Worq turns on his heel and heads for his room because he's going to get his shotgun.
Okay, everyone's loading up.
Darius has not once been on this ship and wasn't armed. He has been armed. He is like, it is never. I don't think anyone's ever noticed. He has never not had his weapons on him at all times. He has something on him. So his gun is just like. Yes, go ahead.
I'm just going to casually point out that is not the only gun Worq has.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like
Just
this.
gonna say
Yeah,
that, just in case,
Worq
just in
yeah,
case.
Worq and Darius are like we think alike. We're just like, I'm not gonna get caught. I ain't getting caught lacking even on my own ship.
Yeah.
Like
I think there's
I
only
got
one
it on me.
time for Adrana, where they couldn't have a gun. They're kind of busy.
I mean, they were
Okay.
surrounded.
You were
in the
surrounded
armory.
by guns. You were in the armor,
We,
right?
that's true. Actually, we're fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Back
I
to you,
mean,
Serenity.
Nyx has had most weapons. She is a weapon, but also armor-wise, it has been whatever the futuristic aloe yoga is. All of that. That's what she wears. She's not going to be caught dead in like the casual, like standard issue casual wherever. So it's after the first stop, it was colored like the rest of the Mirage, so she could still be a part of the team, but she's not wearing the standard issue or anything. So
New moon lemon.
pretty much. But yeah, Nyx is also gonna do the same.
I am going to say we should take a break here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I do want to prep you all and let you know. You do see that the space station is open in some portions, so you'll probably have to go in geared up with oxygen, like helmets, too. So I'd say suit up. But let's go ahead. We'll take a little break, 5 to 10 minutes. I'm up for either. But then we're gonna jump back into it. Too much happened. You're right, but it's a lot of good stuff. The team had some good one-on-ones with people they don't typically talk to. So we had a good little bonding moments for all 4 of them. After that, they had jumped to the far rim and very, very like talentedly and like swiftly worked their way through the minefield of black holes, many little black holes that had been created throughout the area towards Ma'at, which is where they are itching to go due to the insurgents, a group of people that have essentially made this their business and have butt in quite a bit.
Also, this is Nyx's namesake, Nyx. She's not on stream a lot, so this is why I had to show, because she typically is a cryptid on stream. Being well behaved. That is all.
Oh my God. No, that makes me so happy. And then they saw a very broken down, decrepit space station that had been connected to quite a few different spacecrafts and vehicles, anywhere from personnel, small ones, to large. And this is a fairly large space station that's broken down. They did not find out the origin of it, but they do know that it's probably not any of the council races that have created something like this, and it's fairly old. The team, now all suited up and ready to go. Risa will go ahead. Risa will, I can say names. Risa will pull up enough and adjust her spacecraft to where she will take anyone who wants to go in, so the large craft does not have to go too close to the space station, since she's already there and has a small vehicle anyway. So when you're ready, she is willing to take you. Is there anyone else that you wish to take with you, or is it going to be you four and Risa?
I guess we could ask our other. I don't know. She might be too traumatized to come. The only other human on the ship, whose name it's fully slipping right now.
Oh my gosh, I did too. Mira.
Was it Mira?
Mira.
Yeah, Mira. You can see if Mira wants to get some comeuppance, but I wouldn't be surprised if she wanted to just stay on the ship.
High or low?
Low.
And is low she wants to come with you, or?
I would say low she wants to come with us, high as she does not.
Okay.
Like, she's a trained soldier, so.
Yeah. No, she's in her room,
Hey.
locked in.
Hey, that's good with me. I just wanted to pitch it out there. Hey, hey, we're gonna breach the people that probably destroyed. He doesn't say this. He does not do that. Hey, bud, we're gonna try. We're gonna probably go try to kill the people that killed your friends if you wanted to. All right, there's food in the fridge. Okay.
Serenity, is it about the size of the Citadel or collector base? Sphinx is asking.
I'd say Citadel is probably the closest comparison, but it is severely broken.
Sheesh.
That's
Damn.
Big.
Similar. I'd say similar to size. Hang on, give me just a second. I want to see what a collector base size is. Give me just a moment. Let me actually give good information.
Cool. I can show off Nyx, this wonderful specimen of a cat.
Cat.
She's very cute. She does not like she's less liquid than Nemo is, so this is like a ultra rare pull in terms of stream appearances.
Thank you.
Although she sees her arch nemesis Cheez-It in the hallway, so she might go and try to attack him. They do not like each other.
Arch nemesis Cheez-It.
I see him over there.
Yeah, she's so locked in.
He
He's not
taxes
doing
me.
anything to you. She's growling.
Taxes me.
What's happening?
It's because Nyx is very small and Cheez-It's very large, so he wants to play fight, but it ends up smacking the shit out of Nyx, and she's like, "Hello, what the fuck?" But that's just because she's small.
Oh, I found a size comparison thingy.
Oh boy, this is about to get switched around real quick, ain't it? We got ground to cover.
Yippee.
Ah!
Infinite charges, just so I can get down quicker.
I want to say the Citadel holds like 5 million people.
It does. It holds a lot of people. It might be.
Closer to the
Oh,
collector
thoroughly,
base.
I'm wrong. Thoroughly, I'm so incorrect. Yeah, it is closer to the collector.
Which was not small. It was a just gigantic ship, but it was just
Yeah, a collector cruiser. Based off my size comparison thingy, is almost 2,000 meters.
Hell yeah.
I would say the Citadel is dang near like a small moon.
Yeah, I just can't visualize anything ever. So close. It's still big. Still big.
Yeah.
But I'd say closer to the collector cruiser, but also broken, so smaller. It's plausible this could have been near the same size, but not like quite as bulky. Anyway, you all start to get closer. Now, there isn't really sound in space. It doesn't travel. But you know what's weird? You feel almost like a thrumming, a vibration coming from this that goes through the cruiser, through your suits, almost through your bones before going out the other side. It's low. It's a very low frequency, so it's not intense, but it's enough to be just unnerving. You all pull up into the space station. For safety's sake, Risa doesn't think it's smart to park where all the other cruisers and vehicles are hooked up. So she takes a little less. It takes a minute to get there, but she goes through some of the debris and parks right up against the broken opening of the space station. So you'll need to do some walking to get into the main entrance. Hopefully at that point, maybe it will be collected and there will be oxygen. But there will be some walking that you'll have to do pretty much in the depths of space.
This is the first time we've met Risa, correct?
Yeah, all about Adrana.
Yeah. Darius does not say, but he does. He doesn't mention like, "Hey, who are you?" He just goes, "I'm sorry, your name is."
You see a human woman look at you.
Okay.
Would you describe her physically for me, Maz? Because I don't have that here.
Sure. Purple hair. That is. No, that's just the lighting. They have shaved sides with tattoos that go around the side, and brown hair that kind of is straight down with a little couple tendrils. They are wearing like a vest and sleeve tattoos down the sides for each arm. They do their makeup pretty cute, pretty heavy. They have like the dark shade red lipstick that Serenity has, and really stern look that she gives you. That can easily break into a smile if you give her like a good enough joke, but that's what it takes. But they kind of have that look that's just like looking you up and down, like, okay.
That's what you see. Now repeat your question.
I said, "I'm sorry, and your name is."
Risa.
Risa, nice to meet you. I'm Darius. I just wanted to compliment your particularly excellent piloting skills.
And she's not gonna say anything. I think she'll give Adrana a look, but then she'll look back.
Adrana is like, I'm curious on what's gonna happen next. Like, is Risa gonna fight or not, and then just like, kind of continue like talk to them. Come on, you can do it. Like they're good. To Risa, in a joking way, just.
I'm reading all of this. I have a very high insight. Just like, what I said, good. You fly. All right.
I have some questions, but they won't matter if we're dead. So I'll ask later.
Worq looks like he's gonna say something, but he keeps his arms crossed over his chest.
Interesting. She'll look over to Adrana before going and looking at everyone and go, "Hi."
Are you coming with? Or are you staying in the ship?
I'm going with.
Okay.
What's your skill set?
Fine with a gun. Really damn fine at engineering. So if we need to get in somewhere, make something work.
Cool.
That's him.
Another range type. All right.
She's gonna go over to her pistols and go, not so much.
Nyx is gonna kind of just a little subtly, because I'm not sure if we have our helmets on yet or not, but either helmet on, head a little bit towards Adrana, or just normal, like looking at Adrana, but not gonna say anything, and then.
What? You can shoot, I promise.
Just would probably appreciate the wild card. A little bit more heads up next time. That's all.
Look, she's really quick with the ship, so I thought I had more time.
You said you needed me. I got here.
Adrana, I always appreciate your wild cardness and every single secret you keep.
Adrana kind of hits Risa on the back. It's very like friendly, and I also like they'll kind of bring them into a hug. But a quick one before they get behind Nyx, and also give them the same kind of pat on their shoulder, just like assuring them, like, look, they're good. But they kind of laugh it off. Look, we don't waste ammo, so at least know that they're here to help.
I can get behind that. Worq, are you gonna take lead? Want me to?
Oh, this one's mine.
And I thought you might all want to know because you seem... I don't like taking people's thunder, so just put me where you need me.
Thunder. All right. I'm just gonna follow behind the biggest Krogan in the world here.
Yeah, you pull up. Worq. You're the one leading the charge. Everyone has their helmets, pulled everything on. You, as the side of this cruiser, this small little, or not cruiser, but this little personnel vehicle opens and is attached, tethered right next to the broken platform. This looks like it used to be some sort of room at some point. And you do see that there's some hallways that are broken down. But down a little bit, there's a door that seems to lead further in into something that's more complete. You feel the pressure that is immediately equalized by your suit. That familiar pressure and silence, other than your own breathing and the calm in your ear of space. As you have that door in front of you one way, off to the side. This place is quite wide, so it'd probably take you a little time to get over there, but there are the vehicles that are hooked up as well.
Okay. Worq is gonna stick close to the side of the hallway closest to the door that you're referencing, because until he sees anybody, there's really no need for him to just start yelling and just like running off. So he's gonna kind of just like do a quick little like scope and sweep of to make sure, see if that door is open. If it is open, if there's anybody hanging out in there, and he'll kind of go from there.
Okay. Go ahead and tell me how you like to do it. Roll something if you'd like to roll something.
I think once he gets to the door, he will kind of look and see again to see if it's open. Is it open, or is it like is it open / locked? I guess is the first question.
It is not open, but it doesn't look like it's locked.
Okay. He'll go ahead and open it and peer in, just like a lean and look kind of thing.
You open the door, you lean in. It looks like this area is on very low electrical mode, as it seems it's very dimly lit. So you're able to see where you're going, but it's low lit. Like the lights along the floor are lit up, and that's really the majority of it. But there's not a lot here anyway. It seems that there are hallways going down as well, but it doesn't look like this area is oxygenized either. So it looks like you still have to keep your suit on here, but it doesn't look like there's anyone here. And if anyone does go through here, it's a walkway.
Cool. Then let's move to where people are at. That's his thought process. So he's moving past the door and kind of doing like a quiet and let's go motion.
I think Darius is going to activate his tactical cloak. Whenever I can freaking find it. Yes, that's what he's gonna do. So, like, as soon as the door opens, you all just kind of see Darius fade out of existence. Oh, wait. Nope, never mind. That's only for 1 minute. I thought it was longer than that. I don't do that.
You can prep it to where when there are people, then you can go.
Yes, I am prepared for that. Yeah, I thought this. I don't know why. I thought it was like, apparently tactical cloak is greater invisibility instead of regular invisibility.
As an addition for Worq, he's going to initiate his helmet optics to infrared vision. So I have infrared vision for 25 feet.
What does infrared do exactly?
It does not quite say.
I imagine it's just temperature.
It could, like, yeah. That'd be my guess, yeah. Because it says I can swap between infrared and dark vision as a free action. So like, I can swap between the two. Right now, I'm gonna go because I'm infrared because I want to see if there's heat signatures coming up. I guess that's what I'm looking for.
Sure. So you all begin to walk. The thrum of the lights below are very soft, like it's putting out the minimal amount of lighting that's necessary. in this area. For a while, your infrared doesn't read anything. The rooms are beginning to become less decrepit, less broken, less hidden, or not hidden, but more purposeful. But you're still in areas that you need to have your helmet on. Finally, you get towards a room that is a good portion of the way down in these hallways. There are a lot of rooms that are just, it looks like you open them, they might have been little either cells or little areas, not big enough to really put anything in, but they're there. It's a very oddly sporadic built area. You begin to see where crates are being held and where supplies are being kept. And finally you enter a room, and in your ear you hear Quill. You hear Quill state, "Oxygen detected. You may remove your helmets after 3, 2, 1. And there's almost like a suction release if you would wish to activate it and remove.
Nyx does.
Worq's gonna.
Oh, go ahead.
Go on. Oh, go ahead. Worq keeps his on.
Nyx is
No, please go ahead.
going to take off her helmet and very low, not just in case people are in earshot. Well, I guess other than the group. So when we do find someone, are we wanting to take them out quietly or just go in? I'm asking before I make more noise than you stealthy types want me to make. I have options, but I know what I prefer.
Stealth first, loud second.
Agreed.
But also, you know the old adage: you make a plan, you try to execute the plan, you throw the plan away because it's going to go awry anyway. So, stealth, then Worq and Nyx, you do your thing.
Wonderful. And Nyxeris is going to, because while we were walking, I think she had her shotgun in her hands, but she's going to holster that and like adjust the sword on her hip to be a little bit more accessible.
Cool. Worq, the time has arrived. As you slip out of this room or open the door to this room, you begin to see people with varying guns. But some seem to be on watch, while others seem to be pretending to be on watch, as they're sitting on near crates, talking with each other, gambling. You see about 5 of them here.
Okay. Worq actually is going to put his right arm back, because I'm assuming he's looking in from the left here. Is that correct? Gonna put his right arm back and signal to Nyx, like he's going to like basically put his arm his fingers up, and then he's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then he's gonna do this, which basically for Nyx is like, 5 guys, what do you want to do? And just like wait a second, because I'm assuming that he's the first to see these people, so he's kind of preparing everyone else.
Nyx is gonna kind of like just scooch up from the order a little bit to kind of also take a peek. Does it look like there's any routes that we could sneak past?
technically, you could maneuver between the crates.
Like,
And
is it? I guess it easy or to stealth.
it's not. It doesn't look easy. Especially not for a Krogan.
Okay, yeah.
Oh boy, this is my time to shine.
Well, let's fucking go. I think that Nyx will kind of give Worq a nod, and then, like, not all the way turn back, but just like a little bit to know, so the people behind her can also know that, like, it's time to go in, and we'll, or at least to approach to then go in, because I'm not sure how, like, far we are from each other, but I think that Worq and Nyx are gonna, like, start advancing forward until there's, like, a good engage, like, distance. Sparrow, correct me if I'm wrong.
Nope, you're right.
Yeah.
Now
Right.
I activate the tactical cloak,
You got
and I'm gonna get right. The one who looks like he's ready to retire.
in
That-
2 days.
Yeah, I'm getting married in 2 days. That's the first one. I'm taking him out. I want to end his story sadly.
You know what? I think I'm gonna leave the insurgents, but 2 more days, and you know, I get retirement.
You know, I know we're like a weird, creepy cult way out in the far rim that have done horrible deeds, but I think it's time to hang it up.
Yeah. You see,
Wait.
just so you do know, you do see a mixture of Batarian, human.
Mhm.
You see, it looks like one Asari as well, but it's mainly Batarian and human.
I will sneak my way to the ones that are gambling and looking over their shoulder. I'm like looking at their cards. Like I had borderline like, oh yeah, I forgot what I was here for. Like start looking and just start watching the game. And then when the stuff pops off, I'm going to kill the one that was about to win.
Rough. Okay.
Damn, ain't that some shit?
That's rough. Okay.
I would like to prepare, like, how I would like this to go, so I'm not sure if this is a preparing the action, but basically I would like for Nyxeris and Worq to attack different people at the same time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I assumed.
Okay.
I got you.
Right. Well,
wait, Adrana needs to say stuff first.
Yeah.
Okay. If there is a great position to get into stealth, get up high for a little sniper rifle action, and to see what else is out there. Any forward movement, like where they can go next, that's what Adrana is going to do. And they're gonna turn on their recon HUD for like dark vision, any areas that they need to like figure out later. But if they can do that for this action, let's see. If anything, they will want to do sneak attack. I don't know how this works, if they can still apply it after somebody also has started something. Does it still apply if they're still kind of invisible? But that's what they're going to do.
Are you asking if sneak attack can work if the person is invisible that you're gaining sneak
Is it
attack
like
off of?
if Nyxeris and Worq attacked first, do they also lose their position?
You could attack at the same time. This is a pre-combat action. So if you take them all out, there's not going to be a combat. So this can all be planned to be done at once. Risa will take the one that is left over, the straggler. The straggler. So she'll take that and be like, I got this. So you can still have your sneak attack. I do want to let you know, it's a doorway going into a hallway, and then there is a turn. It's almost like an L-shaped room, but it looks like it's a very short L, and it closes into another doorway. So there's nothing immediately they can go into that you can see other than a door. So unfortunately in this area, no high spots. But they are pretty stuck where they are. So if everyone is ready, because it looks like everyone's got their eye on someone. There's 5 of them, 5 of you. You can all roll to attack. And then we'll see if you just, get her done. Let's go.
Because I'm invisible, do I get advantage on the attack?
All of you get advantage on the attack.
Okay, I was just making sure.
Yeah, all of you do. This is, no one knows you're there.
Yeah.
And she needed it.
That's
so
a
that's
24.
Good.
It's a 16 from Worq.
That will be enough.
Okay, then I'll wait.
Because 15.
15 will hit it. So if it's above 15, you're good.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not using my pistol here. So
Okay,
Worq actually is using his pistol just because everybody wants to attack, and if Worq used his shotgun, this would be a lot less entertaining for other people.
Fair. That's good.
then I'll just. Oh wait, we get advantage. I can roll again.
Yeah, you do
Yeah,
have.
the second one is. Yeah. Oh Jesus Christ! The second one's a nat 20. So yeah,
Cool.
glad I remember
Take that one. God, you're gonna crit this guy? He's gonna win and you're gonna crit him? That sucks. Jade, what you got?
So mine is because it's a 2-part thing that happen in rapid succession. So the first approach, the charge, is a dexterity saving throw of 15, and then the second is a sword slash to hit with 20.
Cool.
Dirty 20.
Sweet. Everything's gonna hit. Do damage.
All right. How much does the charge do? Where is it? Oh, it's under powers. That's why I couldn't freaking. So, Nyx charges in, using her biotics. Charges in, does 7 points of force damage, and then slices for. Where is that? 10. So, 7 force and 10 slashing.
Got it. Who has their next total?
Sorry, I was answering a
40
question.
44.
Damage?
Yeah,
Christ.
I rolled a
okay.
total. I rolled 20 plus 4 with my because I'm using my Omni Blade.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Decapitation.
What did everyone else get?
Worq is actually going to use his pistol, but he is going to use this bonus action to charge the weapon first. So, that's going to do 11 total damage.
What did Jordan get?
So they have sneak attack. I'm still trying to understand this. It says I have 3d6 sneak attack up here on my chart. Do I just roll 3d6 for that one turn? Because for my sniper rifle, it's 16 to hit, and then if
You do
they
damage
didn't see us
and
coming.
the 3d6.
Great, that's 16 plus 14.
Sweet. You're also on your Turian voice mod right now. I got you.
Thank you.
So these guys weren't very tough. Gone. Gone. It was at like the exact same moment. No one could scream, no one could call for help, no one could do anything, no one could turn around and know what was happening. Done.
Wind speed, trajectory, gravity, and the sheer stupidity of the target. Adjusting for all factors, just for you. And like, Adrana says that with like sends a cute little Krogan emote as well to the Omni tool. To everyone's like group message, just being like,
Darius, you all hear Darius just say, "Oh, the guy had pocket aces. Too bad."
There's not a lot in this room. There are supplies, but their supplies aren't great. They're any kind of food, rations, any drink. It is very minimalistic. They don't have a lot on them. They have their guns, which are basic. Like the lowest tier gun you could purchase you could honestly purchase is there. They're not great. They're really just kind of there in case of. But they are there. They're resellable. They're adjustable. They're, if you want to do something with them, you can take them. I can give you those later, but they're all just like the most basic pistols. And they don't really have many credits between them. I'd say between all of them, you find minus the gambling table. So I'll include the gambling table in there as well. You're probably looking at about 250.
Miraculously, none of you found a single credit at the gambling table.
There's 100.
Like I said, no one found a get. Oh, that yeah, you got it.
Oh, I got you. There's 100 between them all.
Nah, Nyx won't be petty. She's in the zone. we have more important things to worry about.
No one noticed anything.
You do begin to hear, as you're in this area and begin to walk up to the next door, there's loud movement and noises behind this door and talking.
Yeah, I was wondering how loud that was. Okay.
It was a couple shots. But you're still hearing this. You don't see the door opening, but you're hearing loud things on the other side.
Does it sound like formations, like they're lining up to take their shots, or does it just seem like
normal?
Just a normal kerfuffle because the boss is coming. Stormtroopers need to set up a weird line formation.
Go ahead and roll me an insight, or yeah, I'd say insight based off the noise you hear. And anyone who, because you can all put your ear to the door, can listen at some point.
Flat 18 from Worq.
Am I good at insight? I am.
22 for me.
That is 18 from Darius as well.
It's a 12.
Okay. I'd say Adrana is the only one who doesn't immediately get what's happening. Let me see real quick. You are hearing a very familiar voice on the other side. And it seems to be, you can't quite tell everything that's being said, but it seems like there is some movement on the other side. Some of it seems to be maybe some people lining up or preparing or getting into a position, but it's not a lot. The main noise you're hearing is the man that had gotten to your comms before and gotten into the ship.
Nixeris gets a ping on their Omni tool. Just says, "Hey, it's your bestie." with devil horns.
Yippee.
Actually, no, because it's because he's so good at electronics. It's a Darius has his own emojis of himself that he just hasn't been sharing. It's him with devil horns.
Like he's on Twitch, just
He
his
got
own.
his own
Yeah, he's got-
emotes.
I'm
Yeah, he's got his own
serious.
emotes. I think
That
he
is
and his siblings all have made their own emotes for each other, so he just has them on his, especially with that one.
Yeah, that's
The
fair.
one sibling. Yeah, especially with that one. She knows what she did.
Yeah, I think Nick's hearing this and getting the ping switches from her sword to the shotgun. She's already in front with Worq, so she wouldn't move.
Worq is also switched to the shotgun. Worq is very not. I'm trying to think. Like a bit Liam Neeson and Jason Statham when they do like gunplay in movies. Like it's very like methodical is the word I guess I'm looking for. Like he did the shots with his heavy pistol and then immediately like holstered it and then pulled out the shotgun and is like moving. Like he's a little bit uncrogan like in his brutality in this regard. Like he's very efficient and methodical, at least in this instance.
What
I'm
are we
just
doing?
glad you didn't say Steven Seagal.
Why?
Honestly, yeah.
That was his visceral.
Yeah, that's the correct. At least for Darius, I won't speak for anyone else. He is going to follow Worq. He knows that he needs to follow the meat tank's lead because he knows what he's good at, and he's very well acquainted with the fact that works. Oh God, that Worq is best placed right in the thick of it. So
snap.
if a Krogan's charging, he wants to be behind said charging Krogan, just brah, 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 right behind him, doing the sneaky / not actually moving anywhere because if I don't move, I get advantage on every shot I take.
As a side note, I realized that I forgot to mention this. Thank you for that, by the way, for fixing that link. My bad. I will fix it proper. Worq's heavy pistol has what's called a combat sensor on it. So while I have it, I have advantage on initiative, which I didn't use. But any of my companions within 30 feet can't be surprised except when incapacitated.
Sounds
So
good.
if somebody's gonna try and get the drop on us, Worq's gonna know about it. And let me fix that link.
Sounds good. All right. Anything else?
I think because the Omni tool is his. Yeah, the Omni blade is attached to his wrist. There's no getting rid of that. He just draws his pistol. I believe, Omni tool. He basically just goes to the actual pistol. He's just like, oh, we're going loud. All right, I'm gonna actually start it. I'm gonna explode heads instead of chopping them off now. That's the switch up.
Okay. Are we opening the door?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Worq. You need to open the door. It's heavy.
I was just waiting for you guys' call on it. Cool. You open the door. They think they get the drop on you. They don't. None of you can be surprised. Roll initiative, and we'll keep this initiative throughout this entire combat. So if you don't like your roll, you can use your inspiration and re-roll.
I thought you were going to say we're going to keep this initiative through season 2.
I might if you act like that. No,
We make
That
it.
would be something. I got an 18.
19 from Worq.
21.
Yes.
okay. I'm going to ask what they are because I'm also rolling.
Got you.
So
Oh my
I'm
bad.
sorry.
My
Okay.
B.
So let's do 25 to 20.
Wait, hold on. I forgot to add any. I'm a fool. 20. 21, excuse me.
Oh, we
Okay.
both have 21.
Who wants to go
I
first?
forgot about my initiative bonus.
What's your dex? Or do you want to do rollies?
Probably lower, I'm gonna guess.
Yeah, my dex is 14, so you can.
Okay, yeah,
I'll
I
let
have
you
a
go.
+4 to dex. Yeah, I got.
I'll let you go for it.
But
You can go first. It's fine with me.
20 to 15.
I have a
Oh god.
18. Sorry, I just had to film the cats fighting because it's really funny.
I was like,
Yep.
I saw that smooth lean. Y'all can't see it. I can see. We can see Jade's phone.
You've studied it enough to where you're like, oh, I know what's happening.
Damn, they're going
Okay.
in. Okay. I'll post that later on social media. Don't worry, guys.
And what did Adrana get?
A 16.
Everyone rolled really good. As you open the doors, you're hearing through the comm system of this area. And immediately everything looks a little different. The energy is stronger here. So rather than just low lights, you have where the electronics and where the energy is pulsing through. You see these wires that are kind of tied up and curled and coiled together, running down the sides of these hallways, making the hallway thinner with the combined boxes. And here you only see two guys in this very short hallway to where another door is. You only see two guys peeking around up above and one on the side, trying to shoot through. And as they see a Krogan, they still keep shooting. And you're hearing the Batarian over this, who is seeming to be in some kind of sermon that is being pulsed through the station. It is very... It feels very televangelist in rhetoric, as it is... What's being thrown out is a lot of repent. That is the main word you're hearing, is repent. Between other things, that the verbiage of his words all seem to twist and change, but repentance and being born anew and following behind him as he leads you to a new world are the main things that you're hearing. Darius, you are first. You see two guys.
I'm gonna save that particular thing for later. Yeah, I'm just gonna shoot one of them. I don't move from where I'm at. I just shoot one of them. And because I don't move, I have steady hand, so I get advantage on the shot even if they do see me. Basically, I just fully take aim at one of them.
Go for it.
Okay, with the Sidewinder.
Things that got me really bad. I don't know why. This person needs to be put to sleep. Is really
What?
this
Nix
person
is
needs
on
to
it.
be put to sleep.
Don't worry, Nix is on the job.
It's like, huh. Alright, hello. 17 to
Yep.
hit.
Yep.
And because I have advantage, I also have sneak attack. Wait. How does... I forget how sneak attack works.
Typically you either have to have advantage or have someone within 5 feet.
Yeah, I have advantage.
You have advantage.
It was mostly the thing of just like, is sneak attack the type of thing where I can only do it like a few times? That's what I forgot
You
about.
do that as much as you want.
Cool.
It's
I have
fine,
not
Unless it says
played.
otherwise.
I've not played a lot of roguey characters. I'm usually the tank. This was a departure for me.
Yep, same.
Oh, fun.
So a D12 plus 3d6 plus 5. Where's my log? Where the hell did my dice roller thing go? How dare you? Oh, there it is. All right. That's 18 points of damage. I
Gone.
rolled like shit.
That's okay.
Shit.
They peek over to find you. You find them. They hit the ground. They do not get back up.
It is the same round. Unlike most rogues, because I am a pistolero, I can shoot again as a bonus action. I don't. Why the hell did everything just disappear for me on my screen? Yes, it's called a double. I get double tap essentially. Once I shoot, I can shoot again. So I shall do it again. Still not moving. That is a 19. I'll roll again to see if I get a crit, just to see. Crit farming. No, we'll go with the 19. I do not believe I don't believe I add my damage bonus to this one. I wouldn't get sneak attack. No, I would. I get advantage on it.
If you have advantage, you get it even if you're not proficient. Well, you're proficient with the weapon, but it's just like an offhanded attack. But you should still get it, from what I understand. We'll go with it for now.
Yeah.
And then next season, if it's wrong, then I'll go, oh well.
Yes, you are the person I will listen to. That is... Oh, it didn't roll it.
I need to get you dice.
I have dice. It's easier for me to roll on the site. That's because of all the newer stuff. I have dice. Like, I have a bag of dice over here. It's just like with all the shit that I don't remember. It's just like, that's 15.
That'll hit.
No, that's 15 points of damage. I did hit.
That'll die.
Yeah, it was 24 to hit and then 15 points of damage.
Yeah, so I feel like Worq walks in, you just kind of dip under his arm and just go, poof, poof, and the room's clear. It is a fairly short hallway, though. The room is no longer than about 10 feet long. I'd say it's about 7 feet-ish wide, because it would be 10 feet, except for the large coils on each side that seem to be connecting to something on the other end. And the preaching is getting louder from the other side. Again, these guys don't have much. There's 50 credits between the two of them.
All Darius says, all right, people are dead. Shall we continue on? I'm sure Nixeris has a person she really wants to kill.
Very much so.
Let's move.
You opening the next door?
I'm behind you, big man.
As you get to the door, you see up in the corners of this room, there are little screens that are hidden in these dark corners that light up. And you see a Bertarian that seems to have a large scar almost up the middle of his face. And it's nasty looking. It looks like it hurt. And you hear, "Took you long enough. Come in. I'll show you what I've got."
Show me what you've got. Sorry.
Worq's been around long enough to recognize a trap when he sees one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's like they've been preparing for a whole day.
That's crazy.
Oh man, I had a really good line, but it has gone up on me. Worq is going to maybe he just has a table of ripped DVDs.
Want to see my collection?
There's Training Day. There's Romy and Michelle's high school reunion. There's
that bulletproof
Got
monk.
Angered. Oh yeah, and Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift. That one's a classic.
And then under the table, there's one copy of the Star Wars Christmas special. They got good stuff in there.
I need a con save from this man's.
Through the screen?
Oh, like a screen. Oh, I thought you meant like they were like screen.
No, like TVs.
I guess. It's line of sight, isn't it? It's a Mass Effect situation. So, I mean.
What is the end goal?
Worq's gonna use Alter Center Mass on this person.
It's not Worq.
That I can see within range. Have to make Constitution saving throws as I generate minor Mass Effect fields that alter the center of their mass.
You're gonna Darth Vader his ass through a screen?
You know what? I feel fun. High or low, my friend?
Hi.
And that would be 16.
Correct.
Okay. Go for it. I rolled a 94.
All right, give me a con save.
Yeah.
It's unfortunately not the best for Worq, so this may not work out anyway.
He's not the best at con, so I think that's an 8.
Yeah, no. He is now. Let me check to make sure. I don't have any. Okay. Yeah, he basically just starts like. What does it say? Yeah, he can't. His center of mass is all off now. Like he's just. It's embarrassing looking because he just like can't. A little bit.
Okay, so imagine this. This is the most unserious thing.
In Mass Effect?
No. So he's in the screen. You see him from about here up. He seems to be wearing some really like cheap robes. It looks like he's not wearing anything like armor-esque. And when he says this, and you just go through the screen, you see him just start to tilt. And then you go, whoa, whoa, and his legs start like appearing, and then the screen cuts. And, like he's like tilting. Yeah, and then there's a moment where the screens are not attached to the audio, so you hear, whoa, and then the audio cuts. And then
Worq is giggling to himself. I just want you to know this.
I hate that works.
Nyx is also losing it.
So when you said screen, I thought you meant like a wind screen, like a windshield, like he's on the other side of glass.
Oh
but
no,
like,
I meant 2 little like screens in the top of the room, but that's so much funnier.
Fair enough. All right. What's done is done at this point.
Whoa, whoa. You know, like that Vine, that video on TikTok where the guy has like the harness and he's in auto tune and he gets pulled. He's like, oh shit, whoa.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what it is.
I love that. That's so
Oh
funny.
no. After a moment, you feel like he has to compose himself. How long does this last for?
He's got to make saving throws, and you have to subtract a d4 from that.
It's gonna make it with this one. It lasted a moment, but damn, was it a good moment.
What was the?
I got a 17.
Okay, minus the d4.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. He saves. I'll make sure.
Yeah, I got a.
It wouldn't have
I
mattered.
can't tell you exactly because then you know his scores, and then that didn't help. But I promise I got you. He rolled very high. These dice like me. There's a moment, about 6 seconds worth, before he re-rolls, and then you don't see him pop up on screen again. But you do hear. Insolent Krogan, let me show you what my new world holds. And you begin to hear banging on the other side of the door.
Neat. Worq lowers like a bull, like not fully, but like anybody that is watching sees that like he is not standing at his full height and he's like leaned forward, like ready at the door for this door to open.
Okay. Does everyone want to prep an action? You don't have to verbally tell me what it is if it's just an attack. But does everyone want to prep for when the doors fall open?
Yes.
Yeah.
I would like to take a position, if I may, on the side of the door so that I can kind of do so I can shoot from like some sort of cover if need be.
Yeah,
Like,
if it's just an attack,
yeah.
attack's cool. It's more
Yeah.
so like if there's anything particular, like a spell, or what's it called. But if it's just an attack, I'm gonna say you have a position. Adrana, you can get up on the crates and prep, so you can have a little height.
Yeah, they'll just get steady aim for their bonus action ready.
Okay.
I think that, I mean, this is like with conditions of if they're not after whatever they do in melee range of Nyxeris, then she's gonna prep charge.
Okay. Well, the doors open. They're not going to be in melee, obviously. So, would you like to prep something to shoot, or do you just want to be in there because there should be room for Worq to go in and then you to go in right after
Yeah.
melee if you'd like to do that. So, bang, bang, bang. These just keep the doors are denting, and how much pounding is happening, and then eventually the doors fall open. And I would like everyone to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Not my strong suit. Let me just.
Wisdom.
It's an 18 from Worq.
I can't do math.
It's
Math.
17.
Serenity, because you said something, I'll roll actual dice.
Oh, you don't have to if you don't want to. I was just,
Yeah.
I didn't know
No,
if you
I
had
thought
to.
it-
I was
Oh,
like, I know
well,
you
like a call
probably
out
will.
earlier.
23 for me.
Okay.
Actually, the online dice roll has been doing pretty good for me. I'm just
You can use that. It's totally fine. It's more so you were just like, I don't know how to, like, it wasn't rolling. And I'm like, dang, if only.
Whoo. It saved my ass with a nat 20, 21.
God, it
So
loves you.
I got a
Good. So, this was not for any kind of, like, fear or anything like that. This was so you didn't have disadvantage. As something none of you expected or nose pops up as the doors open. And Worq, you're charging. You're going in. You're ready to go. But charging right back at you is this humanoid shape that is leathery and decrepit and has these bright blue eyes. No like barriers, as it just charges, jumping at you, trying to claw at you. And everyone, there's a pile of them coming in too, so everyone can take shots, get ready, hit something. I'd say you all have one unique one you can hit, if you'd like.
Are we still using the same initiative here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, we're still in the same initiative. Don't re-roll initiative. Just roll your hits. Just roll your hits. Because we're in and out of initiative, and we're gonna pick back up on Worq officially when we go back into initiative.
Does a 19 hit?
Just tell me what you get. Just tell me the number to hit.
Yeah, 19.
Perfect. Yeah, I guess I could just tell you a hit, so you can roll your damage if you'd like to.
Okay.
That'd be great. Yeah.
Guess I'll just die.
What was it?
A 21.
Above a 19. Go ahead and roll your damage. Now say the two charges.
That's a 10 plus 5 for the steady aim for a 15.
Cool. The two chargers are also getting attacked, so let me know what you roll.
Okay.
I should roll. Yeah, I'll roll my second one, but I'll let everyone else go.
Yeah, and then the DC save on, I guess, whoever that is the person I'm hitting. It's 15. While I find my attack modifier. I think it's
there.
Okay, it's because it's under attacks, not like gear. I'm like, where the fuck is it? Let's see. That is a 14 to hit.
That will hit.
Ooh, wow. All right, let's see. And if I have an extra attack, does that count with guns, or is that just everything else?
That's also guns.
Okay. Let me roll again real quick. My bad. I should have saw that earlier. And the second one won't hit because that's a 6. Unless they have like an insane AC.
6 won't hit.
Yeah, I figured. But that is 18 18 piercing damage for the shotgun blast and 13 force damage if they with a charge.
They failed theirs.
Okay, yeah. So and then whoever I hit is prone. Yeah, they're prone and have taken that force damage.
Jade, what shotgun do you have?
I have Eviscerator.
Okay. I just know that for shotguns they tend to have like a cone, like they do damage in a cone, so you might have hit more than one person.
Is that the hip fire thing?
When you click on it when it comes up on the side, it just says like properties, two-handed hip fire recoil, and underneath it, mine says when fired, make a single attack roll against all creatures in a 10-foot cone. Creatures with AC less than the attacker hit.
No, not for mine, but I do have a mod on it that's +1 to hit, but that wouldn't have mattered for the 6 anyways.
Noted. Just wanted to make sure
no, but that's good.
Knew.
That's good for me to check though.
Serenity, I went ahead and just rolled for hip fire because I can make the 2 attacks. I got a 19 on the second on the bonus one. I rolled the damage. It's a total of 45 for both attacks.
Okay.
How many are there, Serenity?
Well, there was gonna be 4, but then everyone did extra stuff. So what if they just kept pouring it? So you got at least 1 for you, unless you're doing cool stuff, and then they're just coming out of the metalwork.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna assume that at least a 23 hits them all. So That's a nice 12 damage per.
Yeah. Let's just say the room was full. This was a 10 like a 20-foot room that was full of these things. They're all gone. There was like 7 or 8 of them cramped in there, and they're gone. Because these don't take much to kill.
Oh, fun.
They seem to be almost like one tap, and they're gone. They seem to be really easy to hit, but there just seems to be a lot of them. And all of these gray, pale, humanoid-shaped things now they're all piled on the ground, and the bright blues of their eyes that were staring directly at you and also sparkling kind of over its body and mechanisms that seems to have are now dull and no longer blue.
Worq is gonna turn over his shoulder, and
Adrana, did you get one?
Adrana will, instead of answering, kind of shoot to the right, just right side of Worq, as like a yes.
Fucking quiet from Metal Gear Solid Phantom Pains over here.
Yeah. Love it. All right, well we advancing. Worq is gonna disrespectfully stomp over these fucking things on his way through. Nah, just like they're like just stepping over their body. Just get out of the way. I got places to be.
Oh yeah.
Not stomping them, just like they don't
Over
matter.
them,
Just
okay.
stepping over them.
I get you.
Oh, is this supposed to? What was that supposed? Are these? No, I can't ask that. You're not gonna tell me.
No.
As we head to the next section, Nyx is gonna shout to Adrana and Darius. Adrana, Darius, document pictures. Thanks. Because we don't have time to unpack all of what that was, but we'll get back to it. At least that's what Nyx is thinking.
I think we should just always assume that Darius is probably documenting stuff at this point. He has hacked all of you. You don't know that.
So, in this room, it was slightly bigger, but what you see from this room is actually 2 ladders going up the sides, and a big door at the end of this. This seems to be double doors. So 2 ladders going up into whatever is up top, and a set of doors. And the voice is louder. He's still preaching.
Is Reese? Where's is it Risa or Risa?
Risa.
Maz. Risa.
Risa?
Is Risa with us still? Did she
Yeah.
disappear? Okay.
She's there. She just saw that and went, I have nothing to do here.
Making sure she wasn't, that we didn't just turn around and suddenly she got grabbed through a weird grabby hole. I gotta stop giving you ideas.
Risa's gone. No. She's there.
I'm sorry, Maz.
You're good.
I didn't mean to do this, but it happened. Okay. If she's still there, so we got 2 points of egress. I would rather us not get shot up going up both ladders, but if we feel like we should all go up 1 ladder, do the 2 ladders seem to be? You said it's 1 big door up there. Does it seem to be? Or am I
in front of you.
Is it
Ladders.
2
2
ladders leading up into the ceiling.
Gotcha.
Separate.
I just look at Adrana and I'm just like, I think you might have found your vantage point.
They do it in a way as like, oh yeah, humans do this, right? With their hands, and they're just like, peace, and then they start climbing up the ladders. It's all right. I find it a win when I can make Serenity laugh.
That's all her fingers.
Yeah.
She's so cute.
Why did she give me the rock on signal?
Yeah.
He says
Go
to
to-
himself, fully knowing what they were going for.
So, going up the ladder? Anyone else
I
going
turn
up
to
ladder?
I turn to Risa and I say, "Go with Adrana, please."
Yeah. And she goes.
Thank you. So, we going through more doors? More door.
Or we can get them to come to us at these doors.
Do you have an idea?
Yeah, piss them off. I did before.
I leave it in your lovely hands.
Is there a way we can get this door open? But
You want me to hack that comm system so you can piss them off more?
oh, you know, this is why we keep the techie types around, because I was just gonna be like, hey, can you open the door and I can yell? But this is 10 times better.
Oh, sure, the techie types. I totally haven't. Just been one shot, one kill. I've been 360 no scoping the entire time. That's a term you don't get. Yes, I'm gonna just go. Yeah, and then immediately just glasses form around my eyes. Yeah, as I hack.
Okay. I need you to make me a. Is hacking a specific?
It's electronic. Electronics falls under hacking,
Cool. Go ahead and do that.
or hacking, or the reverse of that. Hacking falls
Mhm.
under electronics. Proficiencies. I feel like that is supposed to be higher, but it's not. It's still high. It's just I thought it was supposed to be. That's a 14. Yeah, not great for me.
It's not really enough. The thing is that in systems, that might have been enough. But the thing is, you're trying to get into these systems, and they don't. You
Yeah.
don't know your vantage point in. You can't figure out your way in because it's either shut down because there's no electricity to it, or the things that you're trying to connect to just don't make sense. And
Yes, this is an alien spacecraft.
Mhm.
I did forget that part.
That's okay. It's just you tried. It's not as easy as it normally is.
Please don't judge me based on this failure. I'm instead going to try and open the door so you can just yell inside. I don't understand the tech of this station yet, but I'm on my way. Can I open? How to? Please tell me I could just use like one of the dead people's handprints to open the door or something. Just
The door
fingerprint scan.
seems to be not locked.
Oh, it's
As
just
when
a
you
regular
when
bell.
you activate it to open, you can just open it. Is that would you like to do that? He seems like he doesn't have anything to hide.
I look for traps.
Okay, go
So-
ahead and look for
Yeah,
traps.
I'm gonna do the rogue thing and I search for traps before I open the door. Investigation. I'm assuming. Yes.
Yeah. I think so.
What the fuck? Why are you rolling like shit now?
Because you rolled
13.
3 nat 20s tonight.
On bullshit. Tech,
This is
for,
why I'm
in my
happy I missed a
opinion,
shot.
that's a 13 total.
Doesn't look like there's anything. There's nothing more abnormal than the ship
Then the shit.
ship
yeah.
station already is.
All right. Looks clear. Opens it.
Okay.
Work, let's try and get them to come to us. Keyword try.
You got it.
Doors open. You see a large room that seems to have makeshift pews of small crates and boxes. But you don't see anyone sitting up in those seats. You see people sitting, lying, slumping in those seats. But you don't see anyone attentive. At the end of this, very now lit up, as this looks like where all of the energy is being poured into, you see that there are surging levels, and those coils have seemed to pulse into this room to connect the energy. You see low red lighting that just fills the room and would be brighter, except there is this large tapestry that seems to be handmade that is going from one side of this back of the room to the other side of the back of the room, and it seems to have the insurgent symbol painted onto it. So the big white middle part and the black hole. You see what is actually a pew. Like they had gotten a pew. They made one. And you see the man standing behind there. But oddly enough, you see these pillars that are sharp all over the sides of the room. There are quite a few of them. And looking over them, there seem to be people impaled on top of them. Except for the one right beside him, where you see someone with blue skin and tendrils on her head that seems to be pulsating as this energy is firing through, and these people are changing, and so is this Asari in the back, and their skin is going from their typical skin color to this deep and seedy gray that's just it's almost shriveling, as somehow synthetic components are also being put into organic components. And the Asari is getting taller and bigger and growing. You see one arm just shoot down and out as it grows large, and then another one. And their legs also begin to grow. Tendrils begin to shoot out like sprouts. And the man at the pew says, "Behold, the new world. The insurgency's new world. You betrayed us. You left us behind, but you know who won't."
Shut the hell up.
And Worq uses warp cloud in right in his face, because I think I can see him.
You definitely can see him. How far
Give
is
me
the reach?
un
Just so I can make
momento.
sure.
Give me un momento so I can be sure. Oh, it's 60 feet. I absolutely I feel like he's not that far away.
He's like a couple of large steps. It's like, shut the fuck up. Don't let this man monologue. Get him out of here.
So Worq raises his left arm and just like flicks it, and then this guy is going to take, because there's no save for this, 12 necrotic damage, and he's primed.
Prime, you say?
He's primed, I say.
Rubs my little grubby biotic hands together.
Worq has 9th level. Shut the fuck up.
Honestly, yeah. See, the thing is that
I
Worq
wish.
has a little less self-control than Nyxeris, because the Nyxeris is the entire time, man, I can't wait to shut this guy up permanently. Holy shit. Same wavelength.
What does primed mean?
So as I've learned,
I literally looked it up today too.
You're ready.
So primed basically means. Hold on, I had it, and then because I have to open it up in a separate window.
I got it if you want me to explain.
Yeah, you go ahead and explain.
Okay, so certain abilities have the ability to prime a target with a condition. When a prime creature is hit with a power ability that detonates, the primed condition explodes. And so each prime ability, the ability that primes when it hits is a prime something. So I believe Warp Cloud is primed necrotic. So
Yep.
if a successful power or ability that detonates would be able to hit, then the condition based off of what type of prime it is will trigger. So for necrotic, detonation is when a creature that is primed necrotic detonates, it suffers 1d12 necrotic damage and must succeed on a DC 13 con saving throw or becomes stunned in its next turn. But there's different types for each of the types of damage.
Hee
No, it's good. It's good. So he's hands on the pew. He already looks 2 degrees from gone. He doesn't have much left. You are in open initiative. So
How
if you-
far is he from where we were saying? I'm sorry.
after 2 big steps from Worq, 60 feet. So I'd say about 70 feet.
Okay. Alright. I have something, but if other people want to like set up what they're doing, it can come back to me.
Worq is actually going to look back to see if he can spot Adrana.
Oh, you could find the perfect spot.
Thank you.
Yeah. You can see most of the room. There is a small section under you can't see. But that really means about a 20 by 10 area near the door. But everything else in the room is perfect vantage and perfect distance for you.
When they had come up the stairs and then Risa followed, they would inquire for a second. Hey, beautiful. What are you doing up here?
It's gonna follow you anyway, but you know. One of them wanted me
Okay.
to follow you, so.
Great.
Last I'm doing is losing you on whatever the fuck this is.
They laugh at that and get their sniper rifle kind of ready to aim at. I'm guessing. I don't know if I have advantage on this, but they want to like sneak and just go for a couple of anyone who's standing very still or who's just dumb enough to stay very still right now.
So the only up people at this moment, the only person that's up is the Batarian. Other than that, there are lots of things that seem to be charging and slowly being descended on spikes. But they aren't quite moving yet. It looks like they're still attached to whatever.
Hey, where'd
They're
that
on.
Asari go?
She's
Probably still right there.
she's still adjusting and being lowered.
Alright, yeah, we gotta take that out. Yeah, we gotta put a nail on that. I played the game. I know what the fuck that turns into.
I don't think they're pretty far enough away, but no, they're gonna use this time to just kind of get their aim in, and do an overload on the Batarian. Unleash a discharge at them, and then 3 bolts leap from that target to as many as 3 other targets, if they're if within 15 feet of the first one.
I do want to let you know he looks halfway to death. I just want to make sure, because before you guys were talking like you wanted Nexaris to do this. There's a really high chance you might just kill him.
Got it.
I'm not trying to stop your stuff. I'm just like, just to communicate.
No. It is more. Can we? Pretty much at the last bit, Adrana just wants to knock out whoever's around it. Pretty much setting it up like the last bowling pin. For Nexaris.
Okay, you can hold your action, and then I'll give you advantage on the next hit. And then when these things that you saw in the last room that seem to be on these pillars seem to descend, you can start taking those out, or the Sasari that's turning into something similar, but not something you've seen. Those are going to be the closest things to it. Everyone else seems to be out.
I can also go if that makes it easier.
Sure.
Yeah. All right. So Nyx is using some of her movement to step forward and then charging at the Batarian, because it's a range of 60 feet, because she's a cooler charge person. I'm not sure, which also detonates because I hit him, no matter what. I guess I can roll that damage. I don't have a d12 with me right now, though.
You don't have a d12 on you?
I just didn't want to find it. 7 necrotic damage from the detonate, and then
before you do anything else, how do you want to do it? Because he's gone with that. He doesn't have much.
Amazing. I think that Nexaris was like saw that he was on his last legs, but like probably didn't need to do this, but is petty as hell. So she charges in with the warp cloud, and just kind of, and like he's already dead, so the force damage. I'm sorry, this might be a little gross, but also it's a Mass Effect game. There's gore in this. So he's already dead from her arrival, so the force damage that she would have expelled on his body is now to just stomp on his face. So as much as the amount of force damage could bash his head in and make it into pulp, that's what she will do. As her action, she still has attacks though.
Okay. I will prep everything for you guys so you can start chopping off at these guys. So after that, Nexaris just runs, and then you just see stomp, 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 and then you hear squish, squish, squish.
Hey, buddy, I think you got him.
No, I think you got it. No, hang on. And just a little bit more. And as you finish that, you take a breath, and then you hear as these pillars begin to drop, and these once humans kind of slough off to fall forward, and you are kind of right in the middle of some of them.
This is by design, trust me, Serenity.
Perfect, just want to make sure. Quite a few of them. The Asari is descending. It is not quite descended, but is descending. So now you guys got guys, and we're gonna go into initiative. Funnily enough, it would be their action was to come down, and they're gonna start moving towards you. I think a couple of these are gonna get hits off of you because they would have been next in queue. So what do I need to hit you, Nexaris?
Me, it would be a 16. Yeah, 16.
One of those is gonna hit. Others are gonna start running towards Darius and Worq. A lot of them do not see what's happening up top, and the ones that do, there's nothing they can do about that, so they really can't run towards you guys. One of them's gonna hit. They are going to try to, let me see. That is a hit. Let me see. You're going to take 7 slashing damage as this rears into you, but then also grabs onto you and will hold. You can still make actions, you can still do that, but you are held by one of these.
Okay.
But that's their turn. I'd say that there's 3 here on you. And there's, I'm gonna say, 7 running towards the others. So they're all kind of scattered around. None of them have quite hit Worq or Darius yet. Okay. Nyx, your turn.
But it's as someone called it in chat. Nyx is gonna Nova, because that is at will cantrip. It's me. That's me. That's the detonation area. Dexterity 15. Saving throw for anyone that's in a 5-foot sphere of me.
Only one of them's gonna succeed.
Yes.
I didn't roll it thinking about which one was holding you, so I'm gonna roll a d6 real quick to see if it's that one. Yes. So the one holding you is the only one that succeeds technically.
All right, let's see. Okay, so on a failed save, so the 2 that didn't save, they will take, okay, sorry, I just got confused because it already put in my, because it's like, it scales off of how much barrier you have, and I was like, wait, why does it say X? But I already have my barrier. So I have 5 points of barrier, so 5d8, so they take 33, the 2 people that failed. Force damage, at least I think that's force damage, right?
Melt. They're gone. They've never existed. They won't exist ever in history, in future, in past. They're actually gone. Written out of history.
Amazing. Beautiful chef's kiss. And then the one that was holding me, that takes half of that and is not prone. But they take half.
That one crumples.
Okay.
Gone.
Cool. And I think that because it's like that, I have another action I can take, but I'm just going to switch to sword. That's it.
All right. Risa's next. She's not at the best vantage point for herself to shoot, but she can still hit things from here. Wow. I wish she was better at things sometimes. She's gonna hit one, but it doesn't go down. It makes it stumble, but it barely stops running. Adrana.
For the one that barely stopped running, Adrana's gonna finish that off if I can. As soon as I see that. Let's see. That is a 17 to hit.
You want me to make it really easy for you guys? You need 11 to hit these things.
Got it. Perfect.
Poor
They're just guys.
A little.
They're just normal men.
They the 17 plus 5 for
Okay.
damage.
Same thing. Bloodline wiped. DNA gone. And Risa just
They'll just look over at, yeah.
I had that.
They just shrug their shoulder like, fair?
Work just has a big old smile.
Anything else you'd like to do?
I think that's my bonus, and that's my action, which is perfect. No. They wanted to use this gun for a long time. This is what they just kind of like shake it, or like kind of Risa would know this, but pretty much like it's Adrana's look of like, it's baby, she's out. I can't stop what's good. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and she's holding her gun. Just goes. Just I get full acceptance. Next up, the Asari, now probably double her height, is lowered all the way down to the ground. Her feet and her hands are hitting the floor. So you see her have to arch in an unnatural way to pull off of the steeple she's on and fall forward, stumble for a moment to gain ground. And I would love for everyone to make me a wisdom saving throw as she just throws back her head and lets out this high pitch wail.
You want me to do it? I can
No.
do it. Okay.
And what time is it where you live? Don't you live with people? Do people sleep around you?
Hey, I ain't concerned about all that shit. I want the story to be all right.
Let me see if I can find one. Wait, let me see if I can find one in the little voice thing.
It's a 17 from Work, by the way.
24 for Nyx.
Don't I live with people? What do I think about that?
Okay, I'm sorry. What was it? Oh god, maybe you do want to do the scream because you need a scream.
Oh wait, I still have it. I have inspiration.
There we
I'm gonna use it on this. I'm gonna use it on
If
this.
you want to do the sound, you can absolutely do the sound, by the way. I was mostly shitting with you, but if you'd like to do it, go for it.
Hold on, I'm concerned with the nat 2 I just rolled. Hold on.
I know, well, I'm letting you channel it into something.
I can't do it now. Hold on.
I don't even remember what it sounds like, to be honest with you.
It's mostly just.
That was pretty damn good.
Yeah, it's pretty much that.
It's almost like he's a voice actor or something.
Crazy.
That'll be a total of 19.
Okay.
With
19.
And that's total of totally 19 for the wisdom saving throw. Let me get rid of that inspiration.
Can I put a link in here and you guys won't hate me?
Yeah, if not, then I will share it as well. So, but it should be fine. We'll see.
Copy. Oh, that's a long one. They'd be like, ooh, that's spam. Oh, it let me.
Yippee!
That's what it sounds like. So 19. I'm sorry. What were everyone else's?
24.
15.
So Risa and Adrana upstairs. This really doesn't affect you that much because you hear this and now you do have the frightened. You do have the frightened effect. That just means you can't get closer. Not gonna do too much. You still can attack her. You still are able to actively attack the Banshee, and there's no effects. You just don't feel yourself allowing you to move closer. So that is something she does, and then you see her. Let's see. You see her flick her arms a bit, and you see this barrier kind of flicker over her before going invisible. She is done. Darius, you see 6 of these things coming towards you all, and a banshee in the back.
Because of the large grouping, I'm going to try and focus on group attacks. At the time, I don't want to get overwhelmed and then also have to deal with this. So, I'm going to cast Overload at, which I have, what is that, 120 feet? Let me make sure this is the right one. Yes, unleash or object within range. 3 bolts. Then someone just used this. I don't have to read it. Yeah, they have to make a dex save.
What am I looking to
But
hit under?
You want 13 or below.
Okay, 2 of them.
Wait, it's meets it beats it. So you want a 14 or below.
Okay. Then we want 2 of them don't succeed, they fail, and then 1 succeeds.
1 succeeds. Let me make sure. So that one will just take half, I believe. Creature must make a saving throw using power casting ability or suffers a penalty to its next biotic or tech power. If the next power cast requires an attack. Am I reading the right shit? No, that's stamping. The fuck? Jesus Christ. Get it together, Daryl. 3 bolts and you can attack 3 other targets. So yes, 2 of them failed. And they take 2d6. That's 11 points of damage. I almost rolled max.
Mhm.
So 2 of them take 11. What does it? It's a save, so I believe they just take half, correct?
Yep, and it's typically rounded down.
Yes, half rounded down, so 11 rounded, so
5.
Yeah, just 5. And then they are also the ones that I'm going to say, the ones that didn't save, they are also primed for lightning until the start of my next turn. So if anyone has lightning attacks,
Well, they're dead.
oh, never mind.
I'm so sorry. But one of them's up. The one that got hit with 5 is up, and it's stumbling. I probably at this point its legs are gone, and it's just crawling, going.
Never mind.
I'm sorry, I gave you guys a bunch of low boys. Because I was like, here, take the fodder.
I also completely did the wrong damage anyway. That was supposed to be 3d8. That was supposed to be 3d8
Just
damage.
roll them. Just roll it. I can't imagine this thing lives.
The true damage. Now, so it would have, for half, if it made it, it would have been 10 points of lightning damage. I rolled a total of 20.
It's gone.
Yeah.
It died.
So they,
I thought
they
it
all
lived for a
died.
second. It's gone.
One final spark arcs up from one of the dead bodies and catches it, and it just shoots up through its spinal cord and shuts off the brain activity.
Correct. So you took down 3, so that means there are 3 more left. Anything else you can do?
Section? Yeah, I can use a bonus action to shoot one of them.
Perfect.
I have not moved, so this is with advantage, so I'll 18. Honestly, the 6 would have hit. So that's a 2 plus 5, 6, 8. So that's an addition. That's 10 points. I shoot 1 for 10 points of damage.
Gone.
Cool. At least I've it's making up for those shit rolls earlier. Because let me tell you, these giant dice are fickle.
That's fair. Okay. So now there's 2 left. Work.
You're muted, I think. I'm not hearing anything you're saying.
Yeah,
Heck.
you're muted.
I double tapped on Discord again. That's what happened. Is the Banshee gone? Did I miss that?
She's
No.
invisible.
No,
Oh,
she's not invisible.
great.
Just she had a barrier and the barrier
Oh, okay.
dissipated. So it's more
That's-
like there's nothing actively in front of her, but you know there's a barrier there.
Okay, I was about to say. I was like, oh my god, that's so terrifying.
And how far away is that Banshee from me? Or think.
About 60 feet because she's like right behind the pew. She's like
Great.
she's like a solid sidestep from being on top of Nyx.
I love it. So, Worq has this lovely thing that's called biotic focus. For the next minute, my walking speed increases by 30 feet. I get a +4 to all my melee damage rolls, and I have an advantage on strength and dexterity saving throws. So that means if she's 60 feet from me, my speed's now 60 feet.
Damn.
Hi.
So Worq, just like if you've ever seen like one of the X-Men films when the Juggernaut just starts like going, like it's first like a little jog and he just picks up speed and like soon enough he's in a dead sprint. This giant Krogan is just running, just taking the fuck off, and I'm just gonna go ahead and it's so fun when I do this, and I'm hoping that it's gonna work for me again.
Remember, you have an inspiration, I think, still.
I do. Thank God. I'm gonna use it because I'm gonna use 0-sum gain. So
Oh my god.
it's gonna go ahead
Oh no.
and get that crit out of the way as Worq just slams his forehead directly into this Banshee.
Are you large
off
size?
a dead sprint. What?
Are you large size?
Am I large size? I don't know. I don't know where to check that. That's a good
I think it's
question.
just the size class. Because the thing is that, look, if you've ever seen a Banshee, it's hard to explain it without getting a giggle, because the thing that lights up on a Banshee are her nipples. But you might be at, like, chest height if you are not large, because she is.
Hold on.
So you might
gotta-
have to butter in the titty, and that's not what I want for you unless that's what you want to do.
Hey, crushing the solar plex.
That's true.
Like caved in the chest.
I'm
Death
looking
by
to
motorboat.
see.
They'll work or not.
I'm looking to see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna rip you in half now.
But we actually
I
need
don't-
Sparrow to do it, so it's good.
Doesn't say how tall they are, but remember, Worq is like close to 9 feet. So like,
I'm gonna say you're real
I mean-
close. You can at least collarbone it, if not head it, so you're fine.
I will say official rules.
If it is, go ahead.
Official rules: 9 feet is still considered a medium-sized creature. It's you only 9'1" will be considered large. 9 is the
Listen,
cap
that's fine by me.
for a
I ain't got a
medium-sized
headbutter
creature.
in the head. If I headbutt her in the chest, that's fine. All I care about is that damage, baby. So yeah, I guess
break her
what
collar.
happens is Worq headbutts this bitch in the chest. Just ooh. That's what happens. That's what happens. I mean, you called it, homie. So let's see. So since it's a crit, that's automatically. Ooh. Okay, hold on.
Now Worq is.
That's
the chest
automatically 20. So that's 29 damage total, right to the chest.
You see her take a little less than that, as
Fucking
her
Darius.
barrier, flickers.
I would hope and imagine that I took her barrier out at least, but fair enough.
It looks like it's not like a shield. It looks like
Okay.
it's different.
Yeah.
Got
I
it.
think
Oh,
shield,
okay.
Shield's like a different HP. Barriers
right,
like
you're right, you're right,
ticks.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so she takes a little less.
God, I hope she doesn't know. Then we're fucked.
Well, I am not yet finished.
Serenity's like,
She's not thinking like that. She's thinking like Banshee.
yeah.
She's not big brain. She's average brain, but not big brain.
Pure biotic.
Does the 23 hit?
Absolutely, it does. She's not
Cool.
the hardest to hit. She just got a lot to her.
Shields.
Cool. So that's another 14 damage from Worq slamming his head into this Banshee's chest, and then he just grabs the butt of his shotgun and just like slams it into like he like reaches up and like hits her in the throat, just like he hits her in the throat, and he goes,
Try screaming now, you dirty bitch.
Nice.
You do hear ah, oh, ah, and then just a second of just it not working. Good stuff. That hurt. She's gonna take a legendary action. She didn't like that at all.
"That's fine."
Oh shit, that's where we're at. All right.
What would suck more?
A Hoover.
So this is
Damn.
fun because I know what they do in game, but I have no idea what the stat block looks like. So
Right.
You know what? There's two really fun people next to her.
of course, that's what I signed up
You know what?
for.
You know, what'd be great. What if I did the same thing that Nick Saris did?
Damn.
I'm gonna Nova.
Yeah, I figured. That's
Don't do
on
that.
me. That's on me.
Why you doing that?
So she's gonna just take a little, like she's readjusting just a little, and then you just see her throw her arms out, and this Nova explodes. But this biotic Nova feels different. It feels synthetic, almost like a surge of electricity is going through you, along with biotics. To you, Nyx, this is 100% wrong. This feels disgusting and twisted. I would like you both to make me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Okay. I
Um,
love
Wait.
having a double advantage on a dex save.
I wish I read things. Uh-oh.
What's up?
Uh-oh.
Oh, you
Oh,
realize that you
sorry.
don't have any more barrier?
No, I have so much barrier.
Oh boy.
Good thing I had double advantage.
Yeah, I let's see, because I have advantage because of danger sense, because I can see her, right? So,
Oh yeah.
I'm
So
gonna
you
use
should
my
have-
inspiration just to roll
Mhm.
again. Is that okay?
Yeah. Yeah. Also, you guys, if you have these fun little points here, I can't use one to. I'm gonna give us a hydrate so you can see what those points are. But if you have those fun little points, you can give people inspiration. You just have to tell us who you want to give it to. You can give it to me. You can give it to anyone else. You can give it to me.
Yeah. All right. So
No.
I'll take the 19 that I got. My third time's charm. And elaborate and
I-
fun fact or like fun fact about your character. Probably not. It's not their turn for combat, and then elaborate. It's like if someone said something and you're like, interesting. Tell me more about that.
Yes.
Also, while they're not in their combat turn, they can answer.
Yes. So I had double advantage, so I rolled a 2, a 5, a 2, and an 18. So that's 20 total.
Thank God. Thank
Yep.
God.
Yep.
Okay. So, let me roll this real quick. Okay, so you're gonna take half, so you're both gonna take 15.
Okay, that's my barrier. That's my shield gone.
And you see Nyxeris' shields go down. She's fine though. But
Mhm.
bye bye.
I believe that comes back up at the start of your next turn, if I remember correctly. So,
It like builds, so you get some of it, but I don't think all of it. It depends on what
Mhm.
shield you have.
Yeah,
too.
I'm gonna look it up too.
Schmat.
These are, by the way, these are free. The crystals are just based off of you watching.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
those are
yeah,
free.
yeah. Not,
So
not,
keep watching.
not, yeah. You don't have to pay any monies for them, but if you don't have enough crystals, I understand. It's hard out here for them crystals.
Working for those crystals. That's her turn. Worq, is there anything else you'd like to do?
So I technically use my bonus action to use biotic focus. So like it doesn't say that, but it feels like it's too broken for me to like. Yeah, it says never mind. It says it's a bonus action. So bonus action, then I use zero sum game to crush her chest, and then I hit her with my gun. So those are my two action attacks, and that's it for Chiboy. I kind of wish she had missed because I could have used riposte, but that's neither here nor there.
We'll see. We got more actions.
Do
You guys all know what these are. The husks are gonna run. And they're all heading towards Darius because he's the only one left. Everyone else is upstairs or dealing with the banshee.
In
Oh, there's two. I'm
Black
sorry.
History
I'm sorry.
Month-
It's not me. It's Reaper Tech. Can't blame me. They're gonna try to attack you.
All right.
One's gonna fail so bad. What do I need to hit you?
A 16.
I do hit you.
No, you don't. Wait, what did you get?
I have 17.
No, you don't.
oof, oof.
Oh,
Shield. Shield.
Oh, oof. Part
I use my
two.
reactor. I do
Okay.
have shield. This isn't a. I'm not joking. I do have shield.
no, that's fair. So just, I think what happens is it goes to grab you, but then it like, the shield will burst out, so it will open its arms and then try to grab at you again, but just can't get a hold of you. So good save.
In this case, it's called Defense Matrix. That's what it is called.
But it's shield.
Yes, it's shield. It's +2 to my AC.
Inspiration's its own thing. It's 2,500 coins.
Yeah.
Or crystals.
You gotta scroll
So
down
not a
little bit.
highlight. Okay. Perfect. Nyx, your turn.
But so in case people are curious, my shields regen 10, so I get my shields back because it's my turn, right? Not like entire return order. Okay, cool. With that, I think Nyx is. Let's see, what is? Do I get any disadvantage with this shit? Okay, cool. Because it makes sense. Nyx is going to, because she has her sword in one hand, she's going to take the other hand and attempt to throw a reeve onto the banshee. Let's see. Shit! Nice. 26 to hit.
Yeah. Yes.
Hell yeah. And let's see, is this zero sum only shotgun attacks or is it everything? Melee attack. So none of this. Alright, cool. However, she's going to use a different ability that she has that I haven't used at all. She's a biotic prodigy. So once per long rest, I can uptick to level 2, one of my level 1s abilities. So I'm going to uptick the Reeve to level 2, which just means more damage. So she whirls this orb of like dark energy in her hand, her what's it called? Sword is not in. At the banshee and hits. On a hit, it'll deal 2d10 necrotic damage. So in this case, 3d10. It has like a long thing because I also upgraded it. The system's interesting. You can upgrade your abilities. So the base damage is 18 necrotic damage. However, since I have Area Reeve, the orb becomes unstable and explodes when it reaches the target. Hit or miss the target and creature within 5 feet, so I think that's nobody, because it's just her. Needs to make a Constitution saving throw of 15. Otherwise, she will take 4d6 extra necrotic damage.
Give me that 4d6.
All right, 4d6 is 12 necrotic damage. So hell yeah. She just hurls this shit, and as it's hitting the Banshee, she will turn to Worq and go, "Got her set up for ya." Because now she's also primed. Woo! That's so cool.
What's she primed for?
A necrotic as well. Which I don't think it changes depending on what the level of the ability is. And do I have any bonus actions? I don't think so in this circumstance. No, I do not. So that's her turn. Actually, I think she's gonna back up maybe 10 feet.
She's gonna, let me see. She's gonna try to take a swipe at you, I think.
Oh
With a
shit, I
reaction.
didn't realize. That's fine.
Ooh, get that nat 1 out of the way. I think she's just really distracted and disoriented and just, full misses you. So, nothing to be concerned about.
Whew.
Risa's next. Risa's gonna try to take out one of the husks down below. That's gonna hit. And that's gonna do. So she's going to shoot one and take it out, and then look to Adrana, give her a "I told you, I handled it" look. And now it's Adrana's turn.
Hell yeah.
Awesome. Guessing to switch weapons is a action, and they only have one. So they're just gonna keep on with their sniper rifle anyway. No, there's still a steady aim, and let's see. Great, let's do a roll to hit. That. That is 15 to hit.
15? You're just off. But because this is the finale, and I want to give you things to do.
Oh wait, I do have inspiration.
You do
Yeah,
have
you do.
inspiration.
Also, I don't think that you might not even do that because I'm so sorry I forgot about a really huge chunk of Reeve. Target also has a disadvantage on I think it's either the next attack or lasts for 1 minute. I feel like 1 minute's broken, so it might just be a disadvantage for the next attack. I can't tell.
Okay, I don't know if that will help in attack though.
Okay.
That is meant purposefully. No matter what, she missed you. I'll say you have an inspiration if you'd like to use it.
Mm-hmm. That's so much better. That's a 16 plus 7, please. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. That is a. Sorry, that is a 15 for damage, plus 5 for a 20 from steady aim. 20 total damage.
Okay. And then we're gonna take a little bit away. Not too much. But you hit this. Also, will someone do the giveaway thing in the thing? I can't make it work.
It is. Oh, thank you, Moz.
Okay, thank you. Well, anyway, giveaway. Remember giveaway.
Closing soon.
By the way, for Reeve, it was the next attack, not for
Okay.
what it was.
Because I was
next
like, that'd be
attack
broken
ability.
as fuck.
Yeah, it has
Yeah.
target has disadvantage on next attack, ability check, or saving throw. The disadvantage lasts 1 minute or until the target becomes incapacitated.
That's
So
what it is.
basically, So 10 rounds up until it actually does something, or until we knock it down.
Makes sense.
So you see it kind of hit a threshold where Adrana hits it point blank perfectly. Banshees have this little circle, this little like bead of synthetic energy that's on their forehead that is now popped. And you see just the synthetic like ooze blood coming down. And you hear another yell. It's not quite the Banshee's scream, but it's a mixture of a guttural yell and still a damaged larynx from Worq hitting them straight in the throat.
Banshee just goes, "Oh fuck!"
Damn it! It just becomes Duke Nukem. I'm so sorry. That was Duke Nukem for no reason. Damn it! But no, it does great. So you see, it's starting to not feel great. Anything else you'd like to do, Adrana?
No, that's it for their turn.
Perfect. It is now its turn.
Gross.
I agree. Let me see. Nope. We got two people right next to us. That we're having a time with. We have one person next to us that we're having a time with. Let's see. First, you will see them release their arms again and fix their barrier, as now it looks thicker and stronger. And then deadlocked eyes with you, Worq. They're gonna Nova. I would love for you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, I'm gonna stop right there. At double advantage. The first one was a nat 20, so.
Okay. Well, it's still gonna do damage.
It will, but don't think I'm gonna roll better than that one. So it's 22 total.
Okay. Well, hey, you know it's funny? That's the amount of damage you're taking.
After it's halved?
Yeah.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
Yeah. Yeah. It has a lot of variants.
Yeah, that's why I stay my ass in the back.
But that is its turn. It looks desperate. And
I assumed as much. If it's gonna look right at me and just waste on Nova specifically on me, yeah.
It's looking frustrated. Darius, you got one husk on you, and you got big boy in the back, and also there's a banshee back there.
Which is the banshee within 30 feet of me?
No, it's like 60.
60. All right. I'm gonna get this banshee off me, and then I'm gonna set up. I'm gonna attempt to get this banshee off me because
You mean the husk or
the husk? Yes, the husk.
Okay.
Is what I meant. I could take a shot at both, but there's a thing I want to do. Because I haven't moved, I'll just shoot at the husk. 14, 25. I believe you said 11 hits the husk. So.
Oh yeah.
What is that? It's a 9. 22 points of damage to the husk.
Leveled.
And then I will bonus action dash to get within, just within. Actually, no. If it's 60 feet away, I will just move my 30 feet to get within 30 feet of it. so I'm not right up in it, and that'll end my turn.
All right. Work.
Shield's gonna regen. And Worq is gonna hit it with his head once again.
Well,
In retrospect, I probably could have shot it on my bonus action.
It's a 24 on the first one.
Yep.
And it's 18 on the second.
Yep.
So that's 17 from the first hit, 16 for the second hit.
Oof.
And after taking that Nova at point blank range, he has the shittiest shit-eating grin on his face right now. And that's my turn.
You take it too.
Yeah, but one was like, I'm focusing this one on you specifically, so that's Worq.
Nyx. This thing is not looking good.
Oh, hell yeah. Nyx is gonna use her movement speed to close in and take... Oh, actually, first she's gonna use her bonus action. Bonus action is... shit, what is this ability called? What the fuck? Biotic Slash. So next melee attack I hit, it does extra damage. If it hits, let's see here, and we're gonna roll to hit. That is 24 to hit, so it hits. So the first slash does 10 slashing damage and an extra. Oh shit! Let me use. Can I use zero sum? Actually, I can use zero sum because it's a melee attack. I don't have a coin.
I just Google flip a coin and it does it.
Okay, I'm sorry, I should have had this up.
Google flip me a coin.
I guess heads.
Heads is crit hit, tails is crit miss.
All right, let's see it. Ooh. Crit success. So that is. I was like, I'm not above using my last inspiration point for that.
That's what I did.
That's why I was just like, I'm not even that mad. So then you said for crit, it is maximum damage or double the damage. I forgot what your rules are.
I thought it was...
Double what you.
Okay, so let me roll. It's 11, so then 22. So that is, what is that? 32? Wait, no, I can't do math. 10 plus 22. Yeah, 32 slashing damage. And she has one more that will not be empowered. So she'll roll to hit that. That's a 23 that hits. That slash is 7. So she's kind of doing like a cool Asari sword kind of moment with the double slash because she has extra attack.
So the first one almost knocks her all the way down. But at this second slash, her arm comes up and she counters it. She's going to grab it. And she'll pull in real close. And you just hear this low as she's prepping to scream. Risa's gonna take the help action.
Thanks.
Adrana, you have advantage if you'd like it.
Yes, please. Adrana, if for their action, if it's a help, they imagine as like this is a new scope and they're not used to it, and they're usually taught to have best equipment, etc. But they got used to something and they need help, so they're kind of using Risa as like another like person to hold this gun and level it right. So they're gonna angle it and aligning. 1 second, hold it right there, beautiful. That's a 26 to hit. Yes, dice.
Yeah. I'm gonna be 100% honest. She has 5 hit points left. How do you want to do this? There's no way you hit below 5.
Amazing.
Can I prep in just to say that Worq is gonna just look at her real intent, and then he's gonna sidestep, just to give Adrana like a perfect clear shot. Like, hold on, let me think.
Well, good night and good luck.
And Worq just steps to the side right before, just completely just sidesteps, so that Adrana has a clear shot.
I need an advantage for sneak attack, the 3d6, but this is perfect. They are humming a little bit, just trying to get it angled right. And as it shoots directly out, let me roll to hit really quick. There's no way I can't get perfect. That's a 12. They pretty much, it follows the bullet that comes out, and it's like Adrana knows it's already gonna hit before it gets there, but she lets it follow, and her eye kind of winks and bye baby, waves at it as it whizzes by and hits them straight blank in the head.
Does it almost brush Nyx's nose on the way up?
God, those lines are so cool. I love my players. Yeah, it hits. The Banshee has a moment, just Stark, almost straight up and down before a toppling. I do want to mention, because I love it, because detonate was supposed to happen but didn't. So as she falls back on the ground, just the detonate also goes off. So it's this insanely cool. What color is your biotics? Do you have a specific color?
Fuck it, we ball. It's purple too. I don't know.
It's purple.
It's purple.
We have this purple explosion as the Banshee just falls back onto this Batarian and is just gone. The blue sludge bounces up onto the tapestries just slightly behind you, and everyone in the room that isn't meant to be here is gone. It's just you 5.
I look to where Adrana is, and I just they receive a ping on their Omni tool. It's just it just says, "And yet again, you prove why you're my favorite." Winky face, winky face, winky face. And
They shoot around to the left of you. This time, it's kind of it's just signifying I know.
I was gonna put this in chat. Dude, I love sniper flirting so much, actually. So you're left. This is the room. If you'd like to check anything, look at anything, it's yours.
I will investigate just in general. How much history was in, how much of the stuff that Commander Shepard did, because he was inside of one of these things where the spikes were there. If this is what I believe it is it do I get the feeling we're inside of a Reaper corpse right now?
You can go ahead and roll if you'd like to see if you can equate it to such a thing.
What would you like me to roll?
If you're going based off of what you learned, I'd say history.
Not terrible, but not my best, but I will do it. Come on, online dice roll. You've been. That is a 13.
a lot of this stuff, even at even when you went where Shepard was, you were at N7. You should have had all the information. They don't share that. This is not information they give out. This is classified, top tier information. This is information that some places think is unfortunately wrong or made up.
This is also the type of stuff that if it did get out, it could start some war if others were to be so inclined to use technology. So I have been recording this stuff. I don't think Darius may omit certain parts. I'm not sure yet, but that could be a season 2 type decision.
Is there anything else anyone would like to look at specifically or do specifically?
Nyx is gonna kneel beside the banshee sludge that's left over, and we'll touch it. May Piares guide you into the afterlife, and then look over at the Batarian. Not you though; you can rot in hell. And she's up and cleaning her sword and basically setting up to get on out of here, assuming everything else is documented. But she might also what is basically the same as maybe Darius, because she's a fan of Shepard's stuff. So
Darius is kind of scanning the room, but also you see and again, his weapon is completely unique. You have never seen it. But he pushes it, much like in an old Western, begins to take out any spent casings and begins to take it from the bandolier that he wears at all times and replaces the shots in it and spins the cylinder, which you should not do, but it's the future, so it doesn't have any bad effects here. And he reholsters it.
Is there anything Adrana or Worq would like to do?
Adrana is just watching Nyx kind of collect stuff. She's really cute when she just cleans her sword.
Reese is just
Adrana's not making eye contact, but also I feel like one look. This is they've been friends for a while. If you've had a friend who just looks at you like something happened, kind of.
Again?
Again? What are you talking about? Yes.
So often.
Every mission. Every time.
The hottest person you can find. Every time. I'm not upset. How do you... What?
They kind of...
No, go on, Moz.
They kind of just shake their head and have a little bit of a laugh. Sometimes I'll teach you. I'll teach you. Don't worry. Next time. I know you have. I know you have a thing for Vex, but we'll talk about it later.
Was there anything Worq would like to do?
Worq will go over to the Batarian, and he's gonna check his pockets, check his body.
Honestly, he has nothing on him. He just has this tattoo, which is right there on his arm.
Cool. Out of respect for Nyx, Worq is not going to take the head of this banshee, but he absolutely will go to his Omni tool and just kind of document it. So he kind of kneels down and you get a photo scan or whatever. And he kind of just nods in respect and gets up and he's gonna walk out of the room. He's gonna head back towards, basically head back towards their starting point. But he's taking his time. He's not in a rush.
All right. Is everyone leaving as well, or anything last that you'd like to check?
Is there any way we can rig this to blow up?
Absolutely, you can.
Yeah. I'm not leaving this out here for anyone to just find or for it to be used later on. That's the decision that Darius makes. He will give the footage, but he's going to blow it up also, so it can't be used by anyone after the fact.
There's no computers or anything else, right? Like around.
It looks like there are. It looks like in here there's some sort of like center of operations, but it doesn't look like it's a computer. It looks different.
Before we rig this all to blow up, I don't know if there's any information that we can grab, just in case. I don't want to get yelled at by the council, being like, why did you destroy evidence? I mean, obviously we know why we're going to destroy it, but just in case. Cover our asses.
If Risa is here for any reason, that is to collect as much stuff on the side that probably people on the Mirage don't know, but for them, they'll try to collect what they need and what Adrana needs.
Express that we should take something from the computer.
Yeah, that was RP. That was me saying it. That was
Okay.
Jade. But if
Since you asked so sweet, man.
thanks. But Nyx is also kind of eyeing our guest as well, because reasons.
Jesus Christ. I hate this.
No, like suspicious
Which one's
reasons,
almost
not horny reasons.
Oh, gotcha.
Why can't it be both reasons?
The face is the same. The face is the
Multitask.
same.
Gotta read the room. No, I'm kidding.
I will download any computer programming that I deem to be not harmful to disseminate or have inside of technology. I don't want any, like, I don't need an ancient virus. So anything that I see that looks like it could possibly hack a system or recreate itself elsewhere, I do not take. I only take bare bones, meat and potatoes information that will be helpful elsewhere, because this place has got to go.
Okay, like what kind of information?
Like,
is there anything specific you're looking for, or is it just what you're omitting, and you're just gonna kind of take everything else around it?
I'm assuming there has to be some, because it appears they have been staying here. Any type of information about when this was discovered, how the weapon. Yeah.
Take his Omni tool.
Fuck yeah! I'll take his Omni tool.
Yeah, that's way easier without trying to dig into the system. If you're just looking for that information, take his Omni tool.
Yeah, I'm gonna take his Omni tool. Darius would have thought of that and just said, "Yeah, let's take his Omni tool," and then blow this fucking derelict piece of shit to sky high, or into a black hole. Who knows?
So, I'm gonna save you some trouble. Anyone who's going to do anything about helping making this stuff explode, please roll me electronics, or I don't think there's a detonation one. I think that goes electronics.
I rolled a 28.
Cool.
15.
12.
Okay. So, everyone combined. Darius is definitely leading the way, but I feel like he's sitting at this, weird alien hub, trying to figure out how this works. And then, like in movies where you can see from the computer screen, there's the guy typing, and then there's the two hot women over his shoulder that are, pointing things out. That's what's happening. So, essentially, with their help, you're all able to find out that this is what created the black holes. So the innate weapon inside this was able to create black holes. So what you can do is you can reverse engineer this to implode on itself.
Oh, that's convenient.
Is there anything in there about, since the weapon can cause it, it can't reverse engineering? Would it reverse the black holes, or is it just a permanent thing in space now? I know it's
They're permanent. It doesn't look like there's any way to move them. They just are there until they are no longer there, or until something else takes care of them.
all right. Just had to ask, but this thing has got to go.
Okay. You can set it on a timer of sorts. It's not like super easy to do, but essentially you just create a function to where you can wait a certain amount of time, or you can essentially like expand the timeline it would take to press like an enter button, but it just you press enter and then it makes the code longer, and then you can leave instead of a countdown and then it goes. Yeah, you're gonna have to run.
Either way, we're gonna have to dip out of here. We're gonna run. And Darius says, "All right, so once I hit this, we gonna have to boogie real fast.
What's the farthest
So
range you can
collect what you
hit it?
need. All right, 3, 2, 1. Darius, Darius bonus action dashes again. It's fucking. No. He's sitting down and presses the button, and suddenly he's already at the door. Oh, fucker's fast.
That's funny.
He's full Naruto running. Just like,
So I recommend you all run. Is there anything you do before you run, or are you just running?
yes, that was the thing. I was like, do whatever you want to do
Just
before
running.
I press this button.
We're out.
Yep.
Cinematically, we're gonna pull out of this now. So you're all running. You put your helmets back on. You make sure that your oxygen is set. It's locked. You're ready to go. Risa is ready with the keys. Essentially, she's leading the charge at this point because she has to make sure that you can get out of here.
Yes.
Once you go in, eeny, meeny, miny, Darius is going to reach out, contact Shiva, let them know they gotta get the fuck out of here. You gotta leave Far Rim now.
Yep.
So, you hear her call back, Roger that, just follow me and we'll make sure that we can get out of here just fine. Stay safe, stay close. And you all make it to the small personnel ship. Risa kicks it into action and takes off, hitting some debris on the way. It doesn't matter. She can fix the ship later. But it's more important that you guys get out of there. So trailing as closely as you can with the Mirage, you begin to head out. Now, moving back towards the space station, it begins to backtrack where you left. So you're going through all the rooms, you're seeing all the dead bodies, the pile of husks in the middle, before ending on the tapestry. And you see a much more in-depth version of what's on the tattoos. So you see the black hole, so the same general shape, but you see that there are highlights in between and all around it. Now the white line in the middle that is nearly unseeable or undescribable in tattoos is other than just like the middle, some would assume just the middle, like the bright light in the darkness, is now much easier to see as you're looking closer in the zoom, and you see this almost curved abdomen, this midsection, and then you see almost this kind of rounded, pointed head and 8 arms on each side. And
Photo.
Oh no, you're not there. You
Oh,
probably
my bad.
got a photo of it, but you're not there. You're running.
Gotcha.
This is
Okay,
cinematic.
gotcha.
but you see a Reaper that is built into the middle of this, and what has been in the middle of these tattoos the whole time. And as this pulls out, the angle of the camera changes to show that the space station, you're right, was an old Reaper. And as it explodes, I don't know the volume on this, so I apologize. Protect your ears now. You just hear as a wave pulses through. And you feel the ship ricochet and bump and almost hit the Mirage as you just get the hell out of Dodge and fly through and around these black holes that begin to suck in one and another and another and are growing closer and closer and closer as you hit the Mass Effect relay and all jump out of there. As the far rim no longer exists. And that's where we'll end Season 1 of Mass Effect Mirage. Thank you all so much for being here. I know we were here for much longer than anticipated, but thank you to my players. I know you went through so much, and I'm so glad that you were here for every bit of it, and you made the story wonderful come to life, and I'm glad that we could have this time tonight. I know there's a lot of things that other people have been waiting for. I don't know who wants to announce that part, though.
That's probably gonna be your boy. So we have picked us a winner for the Mass Effect giveaway. They have a particular handle. They are Jaw Monkey on B Sky. So congratulations to Jaw Monkey on B Sky. We will be reaching out to you probably tomorrow because it's late. So we'll probably reach out and we'll announce on Blue Sky and on Twitter and such that there's a winner. So we're gonna reach out and we're gonna see if we can get a copy to our lovely winner. And that's great and cool. So yay, we did it. We gave away a copy of the game.
Yeah.
We did it.
Thanks so much for hanging out, y'all. We will definitely have more information about things upcoming on Feywild Now, as well as Season 2. So make sure that you're following us on social media. And we'll also be uploading all of the VODs to YouTube. So if you missed out on a section or us on the episode, you can watch all of the VODs because Twitch is not fun and deletes them. But we have them because we recorded them. So we'll be uploading those as well. So stick around and yeah, we'll have more soon. But until then, bye-bye. And you know, we're gonna go raid somebody, I think, as well. So
Yeah.
peace
Thanks
out.
for sticking out. Bye.